The following program may contain adult language and mature subject matter and does not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Reality Radio 101, its advertisers and sponsors, or its listening audience. Listener discretion is strongly advised.
Now if you gonna love your woman, you ought to love her with a thrill. Cause if you don't, oh tricky dick so will. You got to love her with a feeling. You need to take your time and love your baby with a thrill. If you can't love her with a feeling, I suggest you don't put your hands on it all.
Welcome to Boyz Night In with your host, Mike Kalynko.
Get yourself a
right here on Reality Radio 101. To contact the boys right now, dial 905.
And a
725-1907. Toll free 1-866-905-7325.
Get yourself one of them big
worldwide 1-866-656-5477. Email Mike right now, realityradio101@yahoo.com.
I want you to say, honey, I got the food cooked. And I got you a big old glass of wine waiting right here for you. And while she's sitting there indulging, I want you to run back to that bathroom and I want you to fill that tub about 3/4 full of hot water and lace it with them Bath beads. And take that baby
and
off
now,
and
your host of Boyz Night In.
You know what I mean.
Mike Kalynko.
You go back in that.
How you doing, Gary?
You know she
I'm doing good.
Are you doing good?
You guys are spilling a lot.
Wow, there you go.
And when she get the feeling pretty good.
Anyway, welcome to Boyz Night In, guys.
Howdy, partner.
How are you, boys?
Good.
Okay, before we continue on, we're gonna do just get some house rules down.
Oh,
okay. We
just got that.
We just
got the rules.
No, I just got carried away last month, and right now, any subject we talk about, 10 minutes max. And please don't try to talk over each other.
Hey, well, thanks for coming. See you next month.
It just sounds like shit on here.
Is there going to be someone like a timekeeper? Gary?
You'll know it.
Mike will know it. You can be the timekeeper.
Yes. Anyway,
I want Flavor Flav.
There you go.
Word. Anyway, Del, thank you very much for the food.
Oh, no problem.
Unbelievable.
Man. It was okay. Oh.
It was excellent.
And he's going on his fourth plate.
We'd like to do the applause.
Applause. Oh, right on.
Yep.
Can I plug them for a sec?
Yeah,
sure. Go ahead.
All right, hold on. I got the card. I got to find it here.
Get the card.
All right, it's Eduardo's Barbecue, which is down in Toronto, Ontario. It is 1546 DuPont Street. They're not paying me, so I'm not going to give them the fucking number out. So,
don't swear on the
I'm fucking sorry, man.
Will you stop fucking up like that?
I didn't mean to fucking swear, man.
Fuck.
I'm sorry.
By the way,
everybody
Del,
get it out.
Del has a new name. It's called Maggot.
Maggot.
Yeah.
Yes, guys.
Right.
So anytime you want to talk to him, he's Maggot.
headset?
And why is that?
There's no
Oh, it's just something that came up.
Does it got to
Gary
do with the
killed my
hair all
headset.
over
I
Hey,
his
you know
anything.
what, Del, though? You should be happy about that because in the great movie, The Dirty Dozen, did you ever see that movie?
Yep.
Dude,
He can't hear.
You cut everything out on me.
We're all down.
You can't hear?
Cut me
No,
out.
I can hear.
I can hear him.
Nothing.
I can hear.
Doesn't matter.
hear
It's
you.
only Del.
Then you know what happened? Whoever
Oh,
just
there we
tripped
go.
on you, your
I'm
card
back.
came out.
No, I'm back.
Yeah, I just cut it out.
Stepping
Come on.
You son
There
of a
we go.
bitch. I like maggot, by the way.
There you go. So what are you saying? Dirty Dozen.
Yes.
Yeah, Dirty Dozen. There's a guy in there. One of the Dirty Dozen is his nickname is Maggot.
Maggot.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That reminds me of a war movie.
Anyway.
He goes, you guys have graduated to maggots or something. I don't know what movie that's from. But it's on the
Hey,
maggot.
on my left here is Del Jodoin, Pitbull,
Yes.
and welcome, Del.
No problem.
And
Have
Mickey
fun every
Zara,
time I come.
Mickey Zara,
Thanks for having me, Mike.
and my friend and
What?
Love her. It sounded like it was going that direction.
no.
Sorry.
There we go, downhill.
Yeah.
There's my friend and the big
Lou
swallows.
DeVuono. Welcome, Lou.
Howdy.
And Graeme, our new guest. Thank you for coming.
Not a problem.
Welcome. Good day, Greg.
Good grub.
Yeah, that's right.
That was
And-
okay.
It's
and
okay.
We have Maggot
How'd it go,
Dude,
Megan?
how's it going, man?
and
Thanks for having me.
Heiko.
Hi.
Heiko, I'm sorry.
How are you, pal?
Not bad. How are you?
Good.
Anyway, guys,
What
take
noise?
Who takes Viagra?
What noise? I don't know what you're saying.
Viagra.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yes, Viagra.
I don't
I
need it.
give to Viagra. I have so much.
Are we talking about the South Americans?
Yeah.
Donator.
That's
Yes,
right.
Actually,
Guy-
call me Del from Hell. I prefer Del from Hell.
No,
to Maggot.
Maggot's better.
Ah, you bastard.
More appropriate.
Sorry, we were talking about Viagra. Sorry.
Yes. Anyway, I don't know if you heard this guy in the states, the southern states,
It's in South America.
South America. Yeah.
Southern states, all right.
Yeah.
It's South.
Oh, is that guy that
he
had the-
decided to take copious amounts of Viagra,
Viagra,
You
yeah.
told me about that.
and he ended
Yes.
up doing an amputation of his dick.
Well, first of all, I think he ignored that part where if you had an erection for more than 4 hours.
Yeah.
He waited like a
Definitely.
week.
You know what happened? He ran out of farm animals.
Ouch. That's just
So it
wrong.
goes. So
It's just wrong, Dale.
it goes gangrene.
That's just disgusting.
yeah.
What, from farm animals?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Well, if I got a boner, I got to snap it off, right? Like, how could he keep an erection for that long and
Well,
not, like,
he-
lose his
I-
mind?
Like half a bottle. I think he wanted to impress his girlfriend or some shit like that.
man.
Did you know why all the sheep farmers wear rubber boots?
Oh, boy, here we go.
That's where the back legs go.
Oh, we're going.
It's all the way down at the bottom now.
Been to Australia, have you?
I might.
Now we're gonna call back.
It's better when you bring him close to a cliff.
Anyway,
Welcome to
Speaking
Boyz
from
Night In.
experience.
anyway, there should be an arrest made, a major arrest. There should be
guilty?
criminal charges
For guys in Boyz Night In.
yeah,
For the guy with the Viagra?
for our provincial leaders.
Oh,
Viagra and rubber boots.
And
Not my leader.
We talked about it. It's 1.2 billion now. That's the final figure that I heard.
wow.
To gain one.
Oh, wait a second. We can't accept the Auditor General's report at this
Oh,
time.
I know. We've got to fire him.
He came from Oshawa. We
Yeah.
can't trust him.
Oh,
I will have to get Rushdie. He's the only one that we can trust.
But anyway, 1.9 million was
We'll fill you
the
in
figure they're
afterwards.
bantering about.
Okay.
oh boy.
And the premier is saying, I apologize. That means fuck all.
No, that doesn't
shit.
mean nothing.
It means fuck off, taxpayer, is what it
Exactly.
means.
Yeah. It means
But
we-
that's he's saying it in a nice way, though. It's
We're
like,
on-
fuck you in a nice way.
We're in the ones that are on the hook.
Yep.
No matter how you look at it.
For 5 seats.
For one
Yikes.
seat.
One
Well,
seat.
it's 2 if you look at it,
Wow.
but actually they retained 5 seats. For
Yeah.
Well, regardless, 1 or 2, it really doesn't
it
make
doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It kept them in power. That's what they were fighting I don't give for, a shit so- if it's for every fucking parliament across the country.
That's
It's
right.
What
it's theft beyond.
It is.
what they should do is they should not get paid anymore for until it's done. Until
No, they
that-
should repay the costs themselves.
Yeah,
The Liberal
that's-
Party, each
yeah.
and every goddamn member, because
Yes.
they all voted for
Yes.
And everybody voted for them in Toronto.
Yep.
Not me. I live in Toronto. I didn't vote for them.
I didn't know.
Like Leaf fans in May, they're pretty hard to find.
Almost
Lou's
non-existent.
put his head up against the mic. It's like, oh boy, here we go.
But that's just one issue. Okay.
Yeah.
Now they turned around and they gave a half a bill to the MLSE
Yeah, Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment.
to bring in a one-shot deal. The All-Star.
The NBA All-Star game in 2016.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mickey
Okay.
knows his
So
sports.
A company that Forbes magazine rated as a $2.2 billion business.
The second
Wow.
largest sports entity in the world.
I wonder how you know that, Mickey. Is it because you have a sports show on
I don't
reality
know.
radio?
I listen to Sex by Hazard. By Jan.
Sex by Hazard, Thursday nights, 10:30 p.m. right here on Reality Radio.
Hi, Jan. We love you.
Hi, Jan.
Now don't call in.
Hi guys.
Cock block.
It's Jen. I just wanted to say I'm listening to your show, and I want you to know that I have a show 10:30 p.m., 11:30 p.m. Thursday. Sex by Hazard. Bye.
That's right.
Nice.
Phone block.
Gary turned off the phone specifically for that.
So you got that. The other issue that they've done is they gave the teachers union.
Cover your ears, Az.
Dale's already laughing.
Hey, as is a teacher, remember
That's
that.
why I'm looking
That's what I
at the control
said.
room.
They gave
That's what I
them,
said. Cover your ears.
they gave them a signing bonus to come back to work.
Well, that's okay, because he's my friend.
He's throwing
So
shit
look
back
how
there, man.
much
He's going
in
crazy.
the last, and yet the NDP leader of the opposition, hasn't got the guts to turn around and say, "Sorry, we're calling an election."
Yeah.
Well,
No, it's true.
It's the most power she'll ever have in her life.
That's right.
the
Hogwarts.
problem is it can't bring forward a non-confidence vote without an issue being brought forward by the Liberal Party, and they're not going to bring anything up until the next budget.
Why
so
is
that's going to be sitting there.
Why
until the
isn't
spring.
that an issue? Bringing
for Ontarians, it's an issue.
Sure it
For the
is.
Liberal Party, they're not going to put them in harm's way. They're not going to put a gun to their own head.
And they know most Ontarians are a bunch of sheep will just follow and not say anything.
Exactly.
What's with the sheep?
They should be
thing tonight?
just coming up.
They're
Well,
from
every time I
Portugal.
see you,
Are
you're
they-
from Portugal, sheep herder. A lot of mountains
Are
there.
they wearing boots or no
I think there's
boots?
like a theme going on tonight about the sheep thing.
No, but people will not stand up and fight this.
No,
Demand an election. They just all sit around and go, oh, well.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Well,
What are you going to do?
Voter
Have another
apathy.
Dopey grins.
Voter apathy
Voter
exists.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
Yep.
Get some more chicken.
Voter apathy exists because the politicians do what they want to do, even though they sit there and preach a platform, none of them stay to it.
Yep.
So it just becomes why vote, because they're not going to do what they say anyway.
Yeah.
And for the odd time that they do, it usually is screwing us.
Yeah.
But you know that leads
I
me
agree
to
with that.
that leads me to something else because they can be beaten.
Sure they can. That's
Yeah.
right. The last people to
they're-
beat them, and it's sad to say, were a bunch of gray-haired old farts when they
make
went
a
to
comment.
Parliament Hill about 20 years ago when they went to mess with their pensions.
Don't
That's
talk
right.
about Mike Kalynko. He gets upset.
Well, I'll give you another one that was on the news tonight. The lady's 83. She refused to sign the census
Oh, that
form.
one.
I thought you were talking about vibrators.
Okay.
Yeah, and she
took
won
on
her court case.
and she
One
won her
was
case
tased.
today.
Yeah.
She took them
Oh,
to
taser.
task and won it.
Yep.
No.
So
Good
you
for her.
can't tell me that the individuals out here can't do and bring down a government. They
All right.
sure as hell can.
There's a
Yeah.
there. Well, locally, there's a large group growing, and it's a growing group that is bound and determined to sink the government that's in office here in Oshawa now.
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd be surprised that you don't see only 3 or 4 of the current council return.
Yep.
Yeah. Beyond that, it ain't happening.
Slacker.
No.
Gary's out of the control room, people.
They've doubled the debt here in Oshawa. They've, they ramshot over their AG. They've eliminated the AG position so that they can protect their city manager. On and on it goes. I've talked endlessly about this before, so
Yep.
we're not going to bury that. We'll just move on.
Plus, we
Yeah.
got 10 minutes on each subject tonight, too. So
Yeah, you guys said.
Well, you've already used your 10 minutes, so I don't expect to hear you
I
tonight.
didn't say nothing, man. I didn't say a word yet.
But
Actually,
no,
I did.
it's there's no reason why people can't band together. I mean, it just all it takes is one person to start.
Yep.
You know, I've done it. I've said it on my show a number of times. I've said it out in the
You
general
have a
public.
show on this?
You have a show on
station?
this?
Yeah, it's before
it's called
Jen
Sex
Hazard.
by
Is it
Hazard.
before Sex by
Thursday
Hazard?
nights, 10:30 to 11.
No, it's right before Sex by Hazard.
It's
isn't
at
it?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
10:28 to 10:30.
That's right.
So, so what is
Another
that?
thing
Foreplay
is-
by Hazard?
Foreplay by us. That is the foreplay, actually.
Oh, we're going down. Time to bring out
You know,
the
by the
$80.
way,
Yes, sir.
Hey, this is what I like. When I'm talking, watch. I can shut all your mics off. By the way, there's plenty of food left for everybody, so please feel free. Okay, your mics are back on.
All right.
How was the cookie,
Gary, I
Gary?
noticed your microphone is a giant-sized.
Dildo.
Yeah.
What is it?
I wasn't going to
Fox?
say it, but you said it.
Yeah. Hey, you guys, by the way, your mixes are okay?
Yeah,
Everything's
everything
good?
sounds
Yeah.
good in here.
I'll take a Black
All right.
Russian.
I got beer tonight.
I'll have a coffee, please. With a
You want a coffee?
milk and sugar. No kidding.
We'll find a job he can do.
That's right.
Hey, come on.
Sheep
Sheep herder.
Sheep herder.
Why do you got to be like
He'll
that?
take care of them
We'll,
sheep there,
we'll buy
Gary.
you knee-high boots so you look sexy too.
Portuguese
There you go.
sheep herder.
Portuguese
There you
sheep herder.
Yeah.
I don't even think we have sheep in Portugal.
go. No, they all died off.
They'd rather
get
jump
killed.
off the mountain and have sex with you.
They got pushed off the cliff because their legs weren't in the boots.
That's
I was
right.
waiting for you to come with
I was
that one,
waiting for him
Heiko.
to say it. I was like, go ahead, Mike. Say it.
Now we're talking about Oshawa politics still. What are we
No,
talking
no,
Okay,
time's up.
politics?
Time's
Oh,
up.
man. Yeah, 10 minutes is up. What are we going to talk about now? I guess nothing.
I want to know one thing. Gary has a smile on his face tonight, and I want to know what the guy behind him is doing.
He's looking at porn.
I like the way he said that, too.
That's yeah. That's the dedicated porn computer. That one.
Yeah.
What did you
There
say?
you
You were
go.
looking at women who pee standing up?
No.
Is that what you said?
What's better than Mike talk? Let me tell the story about Mike.
Oh,
We're in a
here we go.
restaurant, and Mickey and I are talking business for the radio station, right?
Oh, yeah. I was
And-
hoping you'd bring
And
that
we're
up.
sitting there talking, and we're talking about some finances and some promo and
This is
everything.
brilliant.
And all of a sudden, out of the blue, Mike's sitting over there, and all of a sudden
Bored
he
out
looks
of
at
his
us,
skull, probably.
Yeah.
and he says,
Falling asleep.
"So today he says I'm online looking at anal amateurs."
Part 10. Wasn't
and
it part 10?
And we looked at him and we said, "What?" We weren't talking about sex or
Yeah.
women or anything.
For a
And out of the
change.
blue, he's
Yeah.
telling us about this
Or
site he
porn
was on,
sites.
Anal amateurs.
Were you looking at Dell at the time?
No, he wasn't. I wasn't there.
Checking.
I wasn't there. Why you gotta bust my balls?
You're
No,
the
man.
newbie still.
I think I should start making some porn films and call it Anal Cleavage Part 10. That's the very first one.
Is that, you gonna put a dress on your hand?
No, hell no, man. No, man. I don't do that for the pornos, man. I'd get a doll. You know, it's all I can afford.
Hey, let me give out some contact
tight
information.
budget.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah, tight.
All right, here I go.
but-
You guys are done. Okay. Let me give out some contact information. I love it. All right. If you want to get on board, folks, 905-725-1907. Toll free in North America. We will pay for the call. Dell, shut up. No one can hear you. 1-866-905-7325. Email us right now. Emailers standing by between porn. RealityRadio101 at yahoo.com. Go ahead, Mike.
Well, you
I
gotta
got
be
emails-
like that. I think you heard us say that. Right?
Yeah.
Why you gotta be like that, Gary?
Someone just emailed and wanted to know why. They want to know what's going on in Oshawa.
Why?
I thought they wanted to know when Jen Hazard shows on.
No, you know what? We talked
She must
about,
get the Oshawa this week.
We talked about, Mike, as you said, 5 minutes, give or take 10 minutes for a subject.
Yeah.
But
Right.
I really want to know if Lou could enlighten us.
Oh.
What
okay.
happened tonight? Was it tonight or yesterday for the meeting? What was the meeting for Oshawa?
Even Lou doesn't even know
was
what the
it-
hell you're
Lou,
talking about.
Is it, when was the council meeting?
Well, there's a council meeting a week from
Okay.
tomorrow,
Oh.
yesterday. So
I thought you said there was some new news or something.
Well, no, they
That's
tried
cool.
to suspend one of their committees. They got 4 standing committees in city council: corporate services, community services, strategic
laughing.
initiatives. And Dale, what's the fourth one there?
I don't know. He's laughing his ass off.
Because what you're talking about, because I got the full
Get to your mic.
explanation
Get to your
on
mic.
that.
On your
I
mic.
can't remember. They're all useless.
I think it's all the MGDs, man. Stop drinking.
Anyway,
It's the vino.
No, you got to hear this. You really do.
All right, let's hear it.
the Crazy Eight are chair and vice chair on all the committees except for one.
Right.
Which we have our three heroes, Councillor Neal, Councillor Marion Pietri, and Councillor Wood, who are fighting for the betterment of Oshawa and are being stonewalled by the Crazy Eight, including the mayor. So
that sounds like a superhero motto, by the way.
Well, it should. It really is because you got the
Justice League of America, Justice League of Oshawa.
Yeah, you got the Crazy Eight, and you got these three trying to fight them, and they're being stonewalled at every corner. So, Councillor Marion Pietri, Neal, and Wood all serve on the strategic initiatives, and it's 3 and 3. 3 of the Crazy Eight, 3 of our heroes.
This sounds like an action movie.
Sounds like a villain. Crazy
I like
Eight.
how Neil and it should be Neil and Bob.
Guys,
I think that'd be better.
Just let's do it for a minute.
All right.
It
We're
is
listening.
actually funny in the end.
Oh, okay.
Del,
Shut up. I'm sorry.
So
Cut off my mic.
So one of the mayor had to leave the meeting, so it left him 3-2, and the three of them voted in to do an investigation.
Right.
And so now it's got to go before council, and the mayor doesn't want this investigation.
Oh, really?
And
Mike,
so
wake up.
he, rather than face the investigation, canned the whole strategic initiatives committee.
Nice.
Yeah.
What?
So that he could bury it.
I can't
So
say
he could
anything.
bury it.
I can't say anything because Gary killed my mic.
Your mic is back
So-
on.
Okay, thank you.
Unbelievable.
So, on council meeting coming Tuesday, the Tuesday after Thanksgiving, which is this weekend, they're going to bring forward this motion to kill the Strategic Initiatives Committee, so that they can bury this motion. And it's that kind of crazy thing. It's just one bad misstep after another at this council with this mayor. And I said it before, it's a rudderless ship that is completely out of control, because the mayor is not in control. It's being controlled by other entities that are working the sidelines. And then then the other laugh that it's been all over the media is Councillor Amy England, who leaked information for media favors. And somebody put a post on Facebook.
Yeah.
Put a post on Facebook, and she went ballistic and started posting it on other pages, and then sat there and said how unfair it was that the post was sexist and all of that. So it's
I'm still waiting for the punchline.
well, it just
Dale said it was funny.
well,
no offense.
no, I mean it is funny because these three managed to step one up on the mayor because he laughed and they put something through because it couldn't be outvoted, and now the mayor to kill it.
Yeah.
You know, this is the nonsense that keeps happening in this council.
So we should all go. We should all go to the council meeting on Tuesday and make a shitload of noise.
Well, see, that's the thing because you'll get thrown to the ground.
You
get thrown to the ground by because they listen to this radio station. You'll get thrown to the ground by security guards, and then you'll be charged with assault.
That's right. That's funny.
Hey, thanks for coming out.
I'll bring my rubber boots. I'll be good.
That's funny.
Of reality.
Hey guys,
Stuff
what a
sheep
time.
in it.
Graham.
Yeah, so
Just going. It was a perversion of reality. That video.
Yep.
yeah, Dale can offer some more insight to it too because he's been part
I
of
was
it.
sitting right between the two of them when they got hit.
Wow.
The one guy was slapping the back of his neck. The mayor, get out. He got up to go with the guards. He turned around and said, I want to get my He's got $1,000 worth of camera equipment. He went that way.
Get to personal items.
The guards took him down. Next thing we know, there's two undercover on top
Oh,
of
this is
him.
what you guys
But
were
they
talking
didn't
about last
identify
time.
himself.
No, they didn't. He didn't show his badge till 2 minutes later. People
I'd be
did
the
it.
shit.
Yeah, you were talking about this
Then
the
my
last
other
time when they had
friend
the hats and the
was
whole
sitting
bit,
there.
right?
He's a diabetic. He has to take his shoes off. Now, he was clapping. Mayor, get out. Guard came up and said, don't touch me. I just got to put on my shoes. Right in the video, you can see him
Tackled.
bending down over shoes. Boom. The
Wow.
Gardnella one was right behind
Assaulted him,
choking him.
and then the other one came in from behind, put him in a headlock.
Yeah.
from behind.
I remember you guys were mentioning this.
Downey went and broke his nose.
And this is on
That's
video?
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's
My
hope
wife
there's some
videotaped the whole
lawsuits
thing.
that.
Yeah.
Let's
What's
hope
it called?
honestly
'Cause I
there's
was trying
some
to find it
lawsuits
last
that
night.
happen
Oh, yeah.
to
It's
this.
just
There
a
is.
Yes,
number.
I hope so.
It's just a number?
It's coming.
The number of the video.
Yeah. It's
You
just
wouldn't
on
have
YouTube with the video. I'll send you the link.
Yeah, because I want to check that out. Because you talked about it the last time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you were saying something about like the guards all had hats, and apparently they're not
No,
supposed
no,
to be wearing
the
hats.
undercovers.
The
See,
undercovers, okay.
my problem with all of this
Yeah.
is, one, civil rights were violated.
Right.
Okay?
Absolutely.
Security has no right
Mm-hmm.
in Canada to assault or physically handle anybody.
Right.
That's not their purpose.
No.
Okay? The second thing is undercover police
Mm-hmm.
are high-value police officers. They cost a lot of money to train. They cost a lot of money to put out into the field.
Mhm.
They cost a lot of money to maintain.
Right.
Our police department, Durham Regional Police Services, is $600,000 over budget right now.
Oh,
and we
boy.
still got 3 months of the year to go.
Wow.
Okay? And they put these high-value police officers in a council chamber
Mm-hmm.
for what purpose?
No purpose.
It was specifically
Just
to
to be
target
stupid.
specific
Yeah.
individuals, and it was malicious in intent.
Mhm.
It was deliberate
Yeah.
and premeditated.
Right.
In my mind, the police chief, the mayor, and the 3 officers
Incompetent.
no,
No.
should seriously
They
be
shouldn't
brought
have
up
done
on
that, yeah.
charges for
Absolutely.
as
And the-
well.
And
Yeah,
the
that's
police
bullshit.
admit it.
Yeah.
They were watching our Facebooks
Oh my god.
for the upcoming meeting. We called them out for it. Come out and talk to us.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nothing.
Right? Then the mayor said, we are lower tier
Mm-hmm.
government.
And
we
I-
have no say on the police.
Mhm.
Then Anderson, the head of all of Durham Region, head of the board of the police. Oh, I can't say anything.
No,
Right.
the chairman
Lying
is our mayor.
Yeah, I know, but still,
Yeah, police
Anderson is
services
on
board.
that one.
Oh, I
and
know.
when they both sit there and go, well, there's nothing we can do about it. It's like, what the hell are you talking about?
But the
This is
thing-
what's wrong with Durham
But this
cops.
but these 3 cops were photographed and videotaped, so they are now useless as undercovers.
Yep.
So their value to the police services and to the
Shot.
people is diminished
Yeah, it's shot.
significantly.
Yeah, but at least you'll still get paid.
Okay, but let me take my take on
Not
that.
for undercover.
I agree with Lou, but I have to. You can put the blame where you want, but I blame Mike. Is it you or the chief of police here in Oshawa?
Yeah.
Who's the
Yeah.
chief of police?
Yeah.
Mike
He's
Yules.
incompetent
Yules.
because
He
he knows even when he's not in the office, he knows his supervisors and night shift supervisors say what's going on, what we're working on, what we're doing undercover, what we're checking out. And he should have thought about that if he was competent, and he's not. He's made a lot of bad decisions, just like Bill Blair in Toronto.
That's what
He's
I was about to
incompetent,
say.
and he should have said to the people, powers that be, there's no way in hell I'm putting undercover officers, and he could have made that decision. If you want police there, they'll be uniformed or what have you, because just as Lou said, these guys are too valuable to us, busting up drug houses and this and that.
And they just did
And-
a $54 million drug bust here in Durham region
And
for grow-ups.
And my point is, so I
And
blame
Gary's still
the
here.
chief of police of Oshawa for his incompetence to let this happen, regardless of what the mayor said. If the mayor was behind this, and we don't know that, let's just talk allegedly, and they called up and said, hey, tonight this is what we want because we're targeting individuals. The police chief should have said, well, I'm not putting undercover guys in there, and this is the reason why. But he didn't. He's incompetent. He should not be a police chief of a department. End of story. That never would fly in the United States. They'd say, what kind of decisions are you making here? This is ridiculous to have those kind of people in chambers like that.
And what's his name again?
I think it's
Mike
Mike
Yules.
Mike
Yules.
Yules.
Mike Yules.
Yules.
And-
brother-in-law went to
and
school
he-
with him and said he was a complete idiot back then too. So he
Well,
hasn't
regardless
gone far.
of what he
he's
was in the
consistent.
past,
Well, once an idiot, always an idiot.
well,
This guy,
he rides a Harley.
regardless of what he was in the past,
Fuck
give or
you.
take, he's getting paid to do a job. The buck stops here. He is the head of that department,
Yeah.
and everything that goes through, from his captains to his lieutenants to his supervisors on the road, he makes those decisions. Stuff comes. He's a pencil pusher. He sees that shit come across his desk. People. He's always in contact. He's always got a cell phone. He's always got a radio. He's always got a police car. This is what we plan to do tonight. He should have stepped in and said, no way. This is not protocol. We're not going to, as Lou said, we're not going to risk our undercover guys to go to some stupid-ass meeting with a bunch of citizens arguing with the mayor. That's not going to
High-value
happen.
assets. That's
Yeah.
what they are termed
Exactly.
as police services.
Yep.
They're high-value assets, and they've just eliminated 3 of them at huge expense to the region of Durham.
There you go.
And we really need It used to be back in the day, there really were police services boards where for police to state a protocol and checks and balances, and it used to be citizens and everyday Johns just like us, and it would really count if something went against these cops. Nowadays, it's political people that are on the police services board, and everybody's jerking each other off. Well, this cop did this, and he shouldn't have. Well, we'll let it go. We'll give him 2 weeks suspension with pay. Where it used to be in the day where the citizens would recommend this was uncalled for, it was terrible, it was the wrong thing, you're fired. You don't see that anymore because everybody's a pussy the way it works.
Oh, tell us how you feel there, Gary.
I don't really. I'm feeling pretty good after that chicken.
One thing, you talk about the police.
Thank you, Heiko.
And I guess you guys all know the incident in New York City with the
the bikers.
The bikers.
Yeah,
Those cops are now arrested and in jail.
And there's 2 cops that were part of the group.
Yeah, one of them was actually responsible for smashing the car with the helmet.
They're both arrested, and charges are pending.
Yeah,
and rightfully
it should be.
Yeah,
that's
exactly
the way it should
be.
But I was talking about that with you, Gary, on my show. We talked about it a week ago, and then we talked about it on Monday.
When's your show on, by the way?
Yeah, I'm not like...
It's on Thursday nights at 10:30 from 11:30. It's called Sex with Lou.
Wow, now there's a show.
Yeah, the brass pole edition. Anyway.
Yes, guy.
Anal cleavage.
So
anal amateurs.
No, when I first saw the video, the first video that was out publicly and all over Facebook, you see they start the film almost immediately before the incident with the bike.
Mm-hmm.
But the first thing you see is a motorcyclist. Well, you see a number of motorcyclists all over the road, being completely incompetent boobs and really acting as hoodlums on the road.
Nice.
They pull up beside this SUV. Mm-hmm. And there's clearly an exchange between the driver and the one motorcycle rider. He zips up ahead and literally pulls within feet of the front bumper.
Right.
Then does a brake check. Grabs his brake, and the SUV, not having any time to respond, obviously, he only got feet, hits the back of the bike, puts the biker down.
Wow. Okay,
so there's outrage. Oh, he hit a biker and that. It goes on. This video is about 4.5 minutes long. And...
he knows how to do it.
All these motorcycles, and there's about 30 or 40 of them, and they're on all kinds of different bikes. And I don't like calling them motorcyclists because they really abuse. They really make a bad impression. But the long and short of it is that this exchange explodes. He's got his wife and his kid in the car. And he gets nervous when these 20 or 30 odd bikers start approaching the vehicle.
And I'm sure he would. I mean,
would you?
Absolutely.
He's in fear for his life. He accelerates. He hits a couple other bikes and a couple other of the riders, and tries to get away. And they catch up to him when he runs into traffic. They smash in the driver's window and drag him out of the vehicle and beat him severely.
Yep.
That was the first video. And I said, we do not know what precipitated the events that happened there. Like, a lot of people were sitting there going on about how, the driver was at fault and all that stuff. It didn't look that way to me. No. It looked like these bikers were being reckless and not showing any concern for the people on the road.
Exactly. And to have 2 cops on that, in those...
Well, they were hoodlums.
In that situation, In the meantime, people are paying their salary.
Yep.
I mean, it's just ridiculous.
I know. And then it comes out that they've done this a number of times, and it's shameful for the motorcycling community that these people ride.
Oh, it is. No question.
It's upsetting.
They were carrying on like teenagers getting drunk for the first time. You know, fucking morons is an understatement.
Yep.
Talk about us?
Talk about us?
Shut up, maggot.
Whoa. It caught.
That was too funny. The whole time we're opening bottles.
Yeah, is that a good example?
Yep.
Oh, man. Sorry, Lou. I didn't mean
You guys all right in there or what, man?
That was awesome. Lou, you need another one open?
I just want to remind you guys, in all honesty, there's a ton of food left, so burp a couple of times.
Oh, I thought you were putting that out to the listenership.
No, yeah. So I want you guys.
Come on by, get some chicken.
You guys should burp a little bit, and then come on.
We're too busy opening up bottles, man.
Yeah,
Didn't you
true.
hear all that?
And there's plenty of. By the way, there's plenty of sweets too for all you diabetics.
See, when I bring food, I bring dessert too.
Yeah, it's great. Mike, wake up.
Actually, Mike, come on, join us.
Mickey, sorry about your headphones, bro.
See, the maggot always makes sure he bring enough for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
That's what maggots are for.
That's right.
Can we start the piss me off segment of the show again?
Yep, let's do it.
Yeah.
Hey, can we bring up the Ontario Liberals?
Go ahead.
I thought we were going to talk about sheep again.
CFL light bulbs?
Yeah.
There we go.
They spent the 60s and 70s trying to get rid of mercury out of everything and lead and all that shit, and here these idiots bring back CFL light bulbs, which are going to put mercury back into the landfill, back into your drinking water.
I'm all
Gorgeous.
for that.
Yeah, but nobody drinks the water out of the taps anymore.
And then the beauty of it is they force the program out there, and then they stop the recycling program because it's too expensive. Well, what the fuck are you going to do with your light bulbs? But throw it in the garbage, which goes to landfill, which
give him
goes
to
into
Kalynko, he eats them.
You know what everybody should do? Package them, mail them back to the government.
To your local MP.
To your
They
local
should have
MP.
thousands of them.
Yeah, all the burnt out bulbs.
And then they'll hire their friends at quadruple the price.
Oh, yeah.
And drop them in the garbage.
Yeah, that's right.
You know,
can't mess with the government. Man.
Why? They can't.
They'll find a way to get back at it.
A simple message like that? You arrogant, ignorant fucks.
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing? Do you not even pay attention?
Man. They wouldn't listen.
Yes, they do.
You do?
Yeah.
With something like that?
see, that's
the problem.
maggot.
That's the problem.
That is the problem.
Maggot.
If DRPS is watching Facebook, you
Tell
don't
I feel
think
bad.
they've got somebody listening to this?
See what Gary started? The maggot. Yeah, bastard.
You shouldn't call him that, guy.
I'm getting you for that, Gary. You wait.
Call him cockroach.
No,
only
cockroach.
Just go try and start your car there, Gary.
No, just call
The
it
sugar in the gas tank.
No, thanks. Yeah, please. No, Dell, thanks,
Just
man.
messing with
We
you.
shouldn't call him that. He did such a good job.
See?
And also, we'd like to thank Dell for
Yes.
bringing us an official clock that will be
Yes.
hung up on the wall.
Reality
eventually.
Radio 101
Yeah.
clock.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's going to be able to tell time properly, though.
Yeah, will.
Will it?
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
It's
The
on
battery's
Dell-
going to last for an hour, and then it's
Not on that
It's
angle.
on Dale time.
Dale time. That's right.
That's right.
By the way, we just want to announce a show on Thursday evenings at
Yes.
10:30.
10:30. Sex
From
by
11:30, it's called Sex with Lou. And what's happening is there's a new thing out there. Instead of women buying vibrators,
Yeah.
they go for rides on Victory motorcycles.
No, I thought that they would call Lou up for
What are you trying to
private
do,
sessions.
Gary?
Where are you, Graham? Are you there?
It's the safest thing they'll have between their legs.
Yeah.
Yes. Lou, I can't
right.
picture you having a sex show. I don't mean to,
I can't picture me having a sex show either. Don't tune in, tune out. Thanks,
I could see Kalynko having one though, because he would talk about cadavers for most of the.
He's the best here. Put the Vaseline on. Go.
I didn't say that, Lou. He's
No,
looking
Mike's-
at me like, what the hell?
Mike's sex show would start it now. Mike Kalynko on sex. You hear this? Mike, wake up. Huh?
Be like, welcome to the show.
That's
We're
what
gonna
we
talk
call
about anal
safe
amateurs.
sex.
Is my Viagra
You would
in
talk-
yet?
Talk about cadavers and anal amateurs.
This guy.
That's
And
just
rubber
wrong.
boots.
And rubber boots and sheep.
Portuguese sheep.
Portuguese sheep.
That's right.
Which
Don't-
don't
slowly-
exist.
Yes,
Well,
that's right.
I want to
Slowly becoming extinct.
you know the crap they say that's going on in the States right now, but of course, like the media does everything, they overblow it all. Even
a good
Obama
one.
right now is getting hammered by his party and this and that now because they've been working on days and days to blame the Republicans, right? And he shut down all these services that perhaps he shouldn't have. And Congress has reiterated to him saying, "You're the chief in command here, and you don't have to shut down anything if you don't want. So you can keep these things open." So everybody's shifting the blame onto the president now, because even though the Congress has initially shut down the government, he has the veto power to say, okay, we can do that. We can shut parks and stuff like that down. But these other services that are shut down, he can just pen it and say they're not shutting down, and he's not doing it. So now he's got Congress people on both sides of the spectrum arguing with him, because those Congress people are hearing from their constituents and saying, hey, Obama's a Democrat, he's a liberal, you're a Democrat, a liberal as my senator, but they're shutting this down, and he has the power to say no. How come he's not? If he's for the people, you know, they can understand, okay, so maybe you can't go on a tour of an art gallery. Who cares? But there's some other essential services that are shut down that he's got the power to say no, and he hasn't.
LaBarr won't be playing any concerts.
Yes, so he's taking hell from both parties in the United States right now. So believe it or not, his approval rating and popularity rating is going down the toilet because of this. So he's the one who's going to end up getting screwed, not the Republican Congress.
Exactly.
I just wanted to tell you that's what's going on in the news.
That's the
right
only
now.
comment Mike had to make on it. Exactly.
It's no different.
Chirp, chirp.
Word, homie.
Mike's used to answering his doctor, are you having a bowel movement, Mike, right now? Exactly.
I certainly is.
That's
Mike,
right.
are you walking okay? Exactly. He's used to that.
So that's his answer. I like that.
Yeah.
Keep it
So
up,
there you
maggot.
go. That's another thing.
That's right. I'm
Well,
the
it's,
maggot.
you know,
Super maggot to you, buddy.
but look at Ford, okay? As unpopular as he is,
Ford. Oh, you mean Mayor Ford?
yeah,
I thought you meant Gerald.
Yeah, that's
No.
what I thought.
Yeah.
he's kicking ass and doing things and getting
Yep.
things done. You know, it's not a popular, and I
Not
wish
bad
they
for a
had some of
crack
these
addict.
college. Yeah, but
That's
he hasn't
alleged.
been
It's
proven.
alleged.
It's alleged.
Yes.
Alleged.
And
I
they've been
know.
alleging a lot of things.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yeah,
This poor guy can't walk across the street the right way.
That's right.
exactly. You know, they're out to get him, and that's basically it.
But McGinty's walking free.
Yeah, but McGinty walks free.
There you go.
Like, fuck, it's free. We're paying for that prick.
Yeah,
His
but it's
pension.
free for him.
Yes, I know.
His pension.
Yeah.
Somebody should shoot him.
Wow, a little
That
conspiracy
suggestion
theory
was
going
not
on.
made here, as we said. Yeah.
Gary, why'd you
The
have to say
following
that?
opinions and expressions
The
So
following
where would
program-
There you
you
go.
do that?
do not express the opinions
No,
of
let me give
reality
that
radio.
out again, just in case our
Yeah,
mayor's listening.
That's right.
The following program may contain adult language. Well, actually,
May?
it will contain
Will.
adult language.
Thank you.
And
Fucking
mature
right it will.
subject matter, including
Fuck yeah.
amateur anal, big tits,
That's right.
juicy pussies, and long legs.
But does not reflect.
But does not reflect
That's right.
the views of Mike Kalynko and,
And
the
burps and
opinions of
farts.
Reality Radio 101. There
That's
you
right.
go.
Thank you. Now I feel a little closer.
Or the porn site.
At least
right.
you've got a mayor next to us that has got
Lou?
the balls
Oh.
and the thick enough skin
Not yet.
to go
were
through
thinking
everything
of the
and
horse.
gets shit done. Instead of having a mayor that's thin-skinned and he's scared to breathe because he might be breathing the wrong way.
Well, Mrs.
You know.
Mayor's not too thin-skinned.
Well, she hasn't missed a meal.
We didn't hear that.
True.
The
Mickey.
man
You
has a
didn't
tough
talk into the
foreskin.
mic.
Nothing bothers him.
Right.
Hey, he's got his radio station every Sunday night. We should see if we
That's
can
right.
click in somehow. Have a
There
chat.
you go, Gary.
There you go.
Oh,
Gary's
yeah,
not,
Station to
he's
station.
not
Gary's
focused.
not listening.
Gary's
Yeah,
not
see, he's
listening.
not
As
doing his
usual.
job.
As usual.
See? Yeah.
Still not.
You're fired, Gary.
Good
That's
porn
it.
on
I'm
that
not-
other
I'm watching
computer.
porn, man. I'm not even listening to you guys. What is that?
What is it? Anal cleavage, part 2?
No. Oh, look, it's Kalynko on the screen.
Oh! Must be a German film. Scheiße.
Nice.
As he takes a swig of his MGD.
MGD.
Who supplied the MGD tonight, by the way? I know Lou brought some.
Mike did.
Kalynko.
Mike brought some.
K-Dog.
K-Dog as
Lou.
well. And
Yeah.
Heiko,
Lou.
you brought some in too.
Yeah,
Not
I brought
MGD.
What'd you bring in?
The good stuff.
That's in the freezer, eh?
Yeah, we should get it.
Yeah. We gotta go get that.
Maybe.
Yeah. Drink some
They
beer.
bring their own cadaver.
The 80-year-old cadaver.
That's right. No, I think this
Frozen
one.
G spot.
but
They're
this
going
one-
to town tonight.
But this cadaver was a sheep this time, wasn't it? A Portuguese sheep.
I wonder what you were bringing underneath your arm when you came
Which
in.
don't exist.
Sorry, man. It just fell into my lap.
What, the sheep?
Yeah, literally.
Alrighty then.
It's the cod cheeks.
Lou's nodding his head. Oh boy.
Anyway,
Sorry, Mike.
Mickey and I went to a movie last night.
Yes. How was that?
It was an excellent movie. If anybody wants to see a decent guys film,
Uh-huh.
it's called Rush.
That's what they said about Brokeback
It's
Not a
Mountain.
gay
isn't
film?
it? Yeah.
All guys in it?
Brokeback Mountain Part 2.
No, there was some serious cleavage in that.
Was there?
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
From the guy's asses, right?
No. No.
Anal cleavage, right?
No. Some
Really?
serious
But it-
nice press.
Yeah.
Yes, guy.
Any nudity?
Yes.
It's
Topless. Yes.
It's basically the Formula One story with about Niki Lauda and James Hunt, his
That's with
competitor.
Chris Hemsworth,
yeah,
right?
It was really
was good, huh?
extremely well done.
Yeah.
Usually
These guys were
car
holding
movies,
hands in the-
they last maybe in a theater for about a week or
Yeah.
a few days.
All the guys go and see him, and that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but this one is packed all the time.
Really?
It's got great reviews.
That's
Camera
the-
work is just phenomenal.
That's the Chris Hemsworth
Yes.
movie, right?
Yes.
What's
Okay.
the name of it again?
Rush.
Rush.
I'll wait till the porn
Like the
version
group.
comes out.
Rash.
Yeah, they got a porn version for everything, eh?
Going to a movie.
Yeah, they were holding hands, eh? Sharing the popcorn.
Gary was just jealous he wasn't
Yeah,
invited.
I know. That's what it is. That's what it
Said, I'll
boils
wait
down
till
to.
the porn version comes
That's
out.
right.
There you go.
There will be. I'm sure there will.
Oh,
There's a
I've
porn
always-
version of
Hang
everything.
on. Look, speaking of gay guys, there's
Gay
three of
guys.
them huddled in
Look
the,
at this.
in the
Oh,
basement.
they're all in the control room, all
Exactly.
looking at porn. What kind of
Yeah.
porn are you guys watching in there, man?
I
Sick
guess we must be
bastards.
boring for
Hey,
Lou.
you know what? No, Lou's laughing. But here's the deal. You guys, I can't believe that you went to a movie together. Brokeback Mountain you went to see.
Yeah, right.
You know,
Yeah.
and, you should have at least sat in different aisles.
No, sat like 2 seats apart or
Different
something.
theaters
They were
altogether.
And they shared
Gary,
popcorn.
Terrence, they were sitting right next to each
They
other.
shared popcorn, man. That's what.
No, we didn't share
It
popcorn.
was
no,
fabulous.
we didn't.
Did you have a Coke with 2 straws in it?
No, we did not. We were like you. We were
you
like
guys-
you and Dell.
Oh! We never went to a movie together.
No, you went to dinner together.
No, but he came to my apartment, though.
Speaking
That's
of
true.
apartments,
Oh, here we go. Don't worry, I wasn't segueing, Mike, if you think that's what I was doing.
I think you were.
No, but you guys were sharing some Skittles together, weren't you?
No.
Oh, what's that? Hands in the Skittle
Hands in
rainbow?
the Skittles.
Jeez.
That's right, Heiko. How was it? Was it fabulous?
I don't know.
I saw you guys the next night, and you guys were smiling a lot to each other, eh?
Next night, the same night you both.
Was it the same night? Oh, you guys saw it last night. Oh, man, I'm sorry, man.
okay,
Keep mixed up on my facts. Sorry, man. The maggot fucked up.
Off
Sorry.
to prison with you.
That's
You're gonna be a prison bitch. That's
prison
what you're
bitch.
gonna
Eh? No, I'll shank somebody and make sure that I'm fine. I'll put my, they're gonna be my bitch.
I just
Graham, you're
can't see
pretty
that.
quiet tonight.
But that's the rule, right? If you're in prison, either like stab somebody, or you get fucked up the ass. So I'd rather stab
I
somebody.
wouldn't know myself.
And I don't know either. I just heard.
And don't pick up the soap.
Yeah, that's right. Don't pick up the soap.
Or at least wear armor around you.
Yes, chastity belts.
Yes. Nothing's going through this orifice.
So how was the film, gentlemen?
It was splendid.
Sorry, I just keep busting the balls.
Hey, we should have like an
Okay, we've
intermission.
done this for 10 minutes,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah,
On
that's
to the
it.
next one.
That's it.
Yeah, we're done.
Enough
That
with
wasn't
the
10
prison
minutes.
movies.
We should have like an intermission thing
Yeah.
where we talk about something we did last month. And what we should do is like a bucket list. We all put something in and we all go and do it, and then we talk about it the next month.
Nice. It's like Fight Club.
Go out and start a fight and then come back and talk about it. That would be awesome.
By the looks of all of us, Lou
Yeah.
would be the only one here.
Oh, that's true.
We
That's true.
we must be boring. He's out. He
Yeah, he
talking
didn't
about
want to
it.
be in the
Because he
We're
ran
not
out-
talking about Oshkosh.
Because he ran out the door first.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna go take a leak or something.
So, Graham, you think you're going to get any more writing done?
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what she said.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Well,
joking. Sorry.
till that prick and his buddies put salt on the roads.
Nice.
Well, yeah.
Riding season is.
That's the stupidest
Yeah.
fucking thing ever, putting salt on the roads. It's
Yeah.
absolutely insane. I don't know why they still do it.
Oh, thanks.
And the thing, no, you know what? And the thing is,
I know you're talking about me now.
No, we were for a minute or
it'll-
two.
No, you still are.
sorry, we're
Not
talking about snow and shit like that.
Yeah,
but you know
snow
what?
and shit.
Snow
Yeah.
and shit.
Snow and
shit.
shit.
And snow.
You'll
You're
see,
in Canada, eh?
it'll snow.
Eh?
They'll drive down the road with a snowplow
Beauty, eh?
and drop salt.
Okay, hold on. Before
And an hour
Lou gets
later,
into
they
that,
come by and they drop more salt. And an hour later, they come by and this guy does his route. All
You're not
fucking night.
Oshkosh, are you?
And then they're out of salt. Oh yeah.
In Oshawa, Mother Nature does the thing.
Yeah.
before Lou
What's that
answers
big
that.
metal thing on the side of the truck?
What
Door?
what's that? A door?
We would know.
A plow.
Oh,
Hey guys, before
What?
Lou gets into that, because
Lou,
Was
Heiko.
he getting into that? No.
Heiko
Sex
was-
by Hazard wrote us. She says,
Oh.
"Hi boys,
Hi,
I'm
girl.
not sure
that I will be able to fuck up. No, she said, I'm not sure that I will be able to call in tonight due to Rogers' outage across Canada, but we have not lost our stream.
No way. So there's
And
no
it says,
internet?
thanks for all the plugs for the show. And
Oh,
tell
she's
Lou
listening.
he is more than welcome as a guest anytime.
Oh.
Tell Mike to stay away from the pork and cheese sheep. Dell, you are such a good sport, and I would lick your kitchen counter anytime.
Oh, hello, baby.
Wow.
Come on, boys.
Nice.
She obviously hasn't seen it.
Just don't go near mountains with them.
Hey, I don't do that, man. That's
Hey,
a legend.
Terry, if you're listening, send us a message.
Well, thank you, Jen, for that lovely message. And her show is when, guys?
Hey, yeah, but hey, another one. Rob Vila wrote
Thursday,
in.
10:30.
He says, let's have group sex, Graham style.
Oh, boy.
Whoa,
That's
Graham,
pretty
you know
l-
something we don't... I think we got another
What's
one
that all about?
Oh,
We need some more details on that.
Let's see.
Hang on, did he say Graham style, like the crackers, or
Yeah.
Graham,
Guy.
like the weight?
I don't know. I think Graham. Like phones, like sticking phones in their hoo-hoo.
Mrs. Zara wrote
Oh.
in. She says, just wanted to let you know this was on a documentary
Whoa.
and on the news in the States that a man from New Jersey had 132-pound scrotum removed successfully and is doing well.
Nice.
The scrotum was
She was talking about that
130.
yesterday.
Thank you, Mrs. Zara, for
Yes.
that.
What you
big
said?
asshole.
What did you say again? Documentary? Is that what you said?
A documentary.
I thought it was
You
documentary.
mean he finally got the hooker to stop sucking?
First, it's one guy that's got a dick that has to be amputated, and then it's guys with.
Could you imagine if that
giant
guy
balls.
had both problems? A guy with a
Oh. Wow. That would suck.
Mike, you have some free samples for us, right?
He's been mixing them in his beer. Bit Viagra, super Viagra's. Downhill, buddy. We're
Downhill.
underground, bro.
Way underground.
We're down to the pits of hell. It's awesome.
So anyway, we were talking about some
Snow plowing?
Snow plowing,
And I heard my
And
name.
salt.
That's right. That's right.
Salt, yeah.
well, you just got blamed. Graham
It's
blamed you.
okay. It's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw me under the bus. I hear the beeping sound all the time. It's backing up.
There you go.
No shit, though. I used to live on Cambridge Court in a little apartment, and the mayor at the time, his property was across the easement. 14 times a goddamn day, the plows and sanders would be down my little court. There might have been 9, 10 houses on it, but of course it's on the route that's adjacent to the mayor, sitting mayor at the time.
Oh, there you
14 goddamn times a day.
go. Jesus.
You know, and you wonder.
I get it once a year. If I'm lucky, those bastards come by.
Oh, exactly. I moved over to by the shopping center, and it was weekly,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah. Wow.
Maybe on a blizzard.
Yeah.
It'd be weekly.
Weekly, yeah. Ours, it's the cars. The cars have to fucking clean the streets. That's how we do it in our
Yeah.
neighborhood.
But you know what?
Yeah.
Did you still get to work?
No. I got stuck because I drive a Mini.
No, but I mean, you eventually get
Eventually,
around, right?
after 4 hours, yeah, I got there.
So there, Mr. Future Mayor.
Keep the salt off the roads.
Wow. Looking right at him when he said it, too.
That's fine.
Those are fighting words.
No, I have
More
my,
stripper
I
poles,
have,
Lou.
I have
Stripper
my
poles.
I have my opinion about sand and salt and road
Salt and
safety. And,
Salt and sand.
Or where you rub it. Salt
they
sand.
they could reduce the amount of salt that they use by using a sand and salt mix.
There you
The
go.
problem is it's expensive to clean,
Ah.
right? It is
Well, you got to get more stripper
So
poles.
they sooner spend it
forget
Is sand
front.
poisonous or is salt poisonous?
salt's toxic.
Oh, okay. Well, just put it in the goddamn runoff, down into the lake, into the creeks.
No,
the
I know.
sewers and all that.
I like I said, I don't disagree.
Wow, that's
but
awesome.
That's why we have hunchback perch.
Oh, there you go.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
Yeah.
There's a Bear Road policy, or there's the misconception that there's a Bear Road policy in Southern Ontario.
That's the problem right there, Lou.
Tell
Why
him.
the
tell
fuck do
him.
bears need their own roads?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, Yogi,
But
Yogi
I
Bear is
mean,
pretty
you-
important, man.
Take Monday for instance. We had nothing but simple rainstorm and people couldn't drive. You
Oh,
throw a little
man.
snow. It
Yeah.
comes
People
down to
just become
dollar.
retarded,
It comes
man.
down to dollars and cents.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
Yep.
And the cost to us in insurance rates and all of that is astronomical because of the accidents. And so they have this, like I say, misconception that there's a bare road policy that exists. There is not. I can tell you that after 14 years of plowing the 401. There's not. We do our level best to provide. We do our level best to provide the best possible conditions. But, you know, there's circumstances beyond our control. Mother Nature does not play by a book of rules that everybody else can follow.
So why is it that in Ontario it's against the law to put studs on your tires?
Because it damages the asphalt
roadway.
You think it matters with our freaking roads? They rip them up every year anyway.
Yeah. With
again,
those plows.
Again, it's one of these things that I don't disagree with you. Studs are. But see, what was happening is people weren't changing their studs over to summer tires, and the softer asphalt, it was causing extensive damage. See, it's all fine and good when the ground's solid and cold. Problem is people put them on really early to beat the rush, and they take them off really late.
No, what do they do in Quebec? I don't like Quebec, but you know what? They got that down. They
mandatory snow
mandatory
tires?
as of this day, and off as of this day. And if not, you're charged.
Yeah.
And it's plain and simple, and people do get nailed all the time.
This is snow tires.
Yeah, the snow tires is mandatory in Quebec.
Mandatory.
Every vehicle's got to have them.
And studs, they go with the same dates, right? And have you ever driven with studded tires?
Yeah, I have.
No.
It's
I've driven
freaking
with chains
amazing.
too.
It's amazing. It's like driving on a gravel road in the middle of icy snow.
Nice.
It's really good.
Yep. I should get that for my damn
problem is that especially here in the GTA, our winters are fairly mild.
Yeah.
I put
not that bad.
As it goes, I usually generally put in about 100 to 200 hours of winter for the entire winter plowing.
Yeah.
That's not a lot of time when you look at the 6 months that are considered the winter season.
Have you ever ridden your bike during the snow or anything like that?
No.
Does it look stupid to you?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just asking.
I've ridden it in after. I've ridden it after snowfall, not immediately after, but days after the roads are clear and dry. I've ridden it to take it to Mackey's one time so I could haul it down to Vegas. That kind of thing.
See, it's a legitimate question. He's answering.
I've seen people, but a lot of bikes. Well, not a lot of bikes. Most bikes today are made out of aluminum, and salt just devastates aluminum.
Oh.
So unless you can get in there and wash it almost immediately after you come off the road, you risk the maintenance of your bike and the overall appearance. So is it worth it? No. I don't think so. But I mean, I go to, Heiko, we were talking earlier about Friday the 13th. He went to Dover there in September for the first time.
That was great.
Well, they do have them in January and February. I've seen people ride their bikes through snowstorms to be there.
Wow.
Why?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't get
But
that.
I don't get that either.
I've never seen guys riding the bikes in the winter. That's why I was wondering what.
Yeah. Oh, and GTA big time.
Do they?
Well, they've gotta. That's their primary transport.
Yeah.
You know, as long as it ain't snowing, that young person is riding their bike.
Riding their bike.
Well, there's a guy at my work like that, and I was just talking with someone too. There's in Whitby, south end of Whitby. There's a guy. That's his transportation. That's his vehicle.
Yeah.
And he is out there in the snow on his Harley.
Wow.
Yep. Holy
Unbelievable.
How many people here had $100 hit and run on their first crap piece of fucking wheels they were driving?
Not me. I've never had a hit and run yet.
No, $100 hit and run insurance. You're too young. Too
Oh,
young to
actually,
remember.
no. Yeah.
Yeah, your dad told you about it.
No, I'm 38.
Still too young.
No, I had my license when it was still going on.
But I mean, how does a young person get started on their own today?
Yeah.
Insurance or is what
It's
$3,500, $5,000?
Especially a guy. You're looking even
It's
as
insane.
an occasional good couple of grand, even on an occasional, let alone on your own.
Oh,
On
women
your
are
own,
no
you're
better, man. My sister's
your
paying
own-
out of the roof, brother.
On your own, you're looking at 4 to 6 to start.
Yeah.
I don't know where the hell you're gonna get that money. That's why most of these kids nowadays aren't like when we were 16. We got our license pretty much right away.
Yeah.
Now it's 18, 19, 21, 23,
25.
25. You know, a lot of
Yeah.
or some of them just
Can't
use it
afford
for
the
ID.
insurance.
They can't
They
afford
just-
it. Yeah.
they get the
if I did,
G1
like my
just for-
sister went under my insurance, that's how she's able to afford it because it was
Okay,
just
so
ridiculous.
is Dell? I got.
Because it's
the
like
maggot insurance.
it's like I'll just get the G1 for ID purposes. So I
Yeah.
get into the bars. I don't really need to drive because I can't afford it.
Yeah.
I can afford the G1, but it's all downhill after that.
Mm-hmm. That's
You know,
ridiculous.
by the time I throw in the gas, the
G1,
insurance
you
of the
don't
car.
require insurance.
That is true.
That's the exception.
You know, in some cases, the car's more cheaper than the
Yeah.
insurance.
Yeah.
You know, now.
So true. So true.
Well, there's a prime example. Is Mickey gets nailed. And you talk about insurance
was she?
companies.
I'm kidding. Sorry.
You
Cover
talk
your ears,
about
Mr.
insurance
Mrs.
companies.
Zara.
Guy's 19 years old,
Yeah.
hammered.
Drunk driver.
Okay, nails him in the back, totals his car.
And he wasn't wearing the rubber boots at the time.
That's right.
Nice
And
segue.
He's still fighting with
Yeah.
his insurance to get his car recovered
Mm-hmm.
because it's a write-off. They're not paying him what the car is
Fair
actually
market
worth.
value.
Just
Yeah.
total
They're not
bullshit.
paying him.
It is total bullshit.
Considering how much
Yeah.
you put into the
Well,
insurance.
not only
The
that.
kid had no license, no
Yeah.
insurance, I mean.
Yep.
So he's hammered, he's nailed, he gets taken away.
Mm-hmm.
Mickey was just telling me he got charged and was convicted.
It's got prison time, too.
Yeah.
doesn't it?
He's got
90
3 months, or
Yeah.
90 days,
90
Yeah.
days in jail
weekends only.
Yeah, weekends only.
because
he couldn't risk losing his job.
right. That's what the
That's
Crown
fucking
said.
stupid.
Like, the first thing I said was, well, after she said 90 days, I said that's it.
Yeah.
And then she's saying that was one of the more.
Wait a second. No. I was a
Oh,
victim of a
how
hit
about the
and
fucking
run.
beer?
And the accused brought in
Cold?
a blind man as his alibi, and he was acquitted.
That's true.
Cue the Monty Python music.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, but so he gets 90 days, weekends only, and she said it's only. I go, why only weekends? Well, we didn't want him to lose his job. I go, shouldn't you have thought of that
I got
before he got in the
sexy
damn
beer.
car? You know, and
Old Milwaukee.
regardless, so he gets 90 days in jail, weekends only. He's on probation from his driving.
Son of a bitch, Heiko.
That's twice he interrupts somebody with the beer.
look at the naked girls on the beer can. Isn't
Old
that
Milwaukee. Look at
Yeah,
that.
that's all right.
Who needs
For-
one?
I'll have one. Please.
And
Thanks for remembering it was in
lighter.
the freezer. Ooh. Yeah.
Shotgun.
Hold on. Keep
So-
going, Mickey.
So he gets 18 months without probation on his driver's license, $5,000 fine for the insurance part, and she said a couple other things which I can't remember.
Yeah, he's got to get this breath test to get his car activated if he gets
Possibly,
insurance,
yeah.
If
so-
he ever gets insurance.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
So you know what? He'll be buying a piece of shit car
like
and
he had-
running into the ass end of somebody else all
Right.
shit-faced
Because
again.
That's
because
right. He'll do it again. He'll do it again.
The piece of shit car he had was a 96 Maxima. That's what he hit me with.
Yeah.
And crushed your, 82?
02.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Did you ever hear that song? Piece of shit car?
Yeah. Piece of shit car.
Doesn't go far.
But you know, you figure you've got some trust in your own insurance company.
You would think.
It's no
You would
fault,
think.
right? Can't blame
Yeah.
him.
Oh, you
You were in the wrong
Fucking
place, Mickey. It's your
insurance,
fault.
man.
I know,
Yeah.
totally.
It's all
I
you,
haven't
man.
said that. I go, that's my only crime. I was at the wrong place. Other than that, I did nothing wrong.
Okay, tell us all the name of the insurance
fortunately,
company.
No,
So we won't
don't
go
do
with it.
Yeah, don't do that.
fortunately for you, you stopped him before he went too far.
That's right.
Right.
He stopped right behind you.
Yes.
Yep.
And he stopped really fast, too.
Yeah. Well,
By
Maybe-
the way, we just want to remind everyone, Sex by Hazard, 10:30
Oh,
to
yes.
11:30
Yes.
on Thursday evenings.
With Lou. Sex with Lou.
And Sex with Lou, a new show.
Thank God it's not sex with maggot.
Why do you gotta do that way?
No, I'd put on a good
or
show.
or sex with sheep.
Sex with sheep. Portuguese sheep.
That's been done.
Yes.
That's been done?
Yeah.
That's a hot show.
All too often.
The video can be found now on YouTube.
That's right. Go,
Look up
Well,
Del
there
Morgado.
we waste a minute and a half.
Studios.
Guys, I want to thank Del again for that food and dessert, and Mickey for the
No
dessert.
problem.
thank
Mickey
you.
contributed
And all you
and
guys
all the
for
beer.
the beer,
Yeah.
and Dale, of course, for our new clock,
Yes.
which is going to be great. Yes.
Ah, yeah. There we go. We should go around the
He's
room.
hungry
and do
now.
that.
Yeah. So I want to. I hope you
That's
guys.
what Heiko
there's plenty
contributed.
of food here, man. So
Is
please.
there still a lot?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
I-
Hey, I just
I
made
thought
room
nine
for some
chickens
taters.
was
What's that?
I just made room for taters.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I
Nice.
should.
Nice.
Well, I know when Mickey's I usually after the show, he's good for another 3 plates. So,
At least 3.
you know.
Yeah, but Mickey said it was okay.
That's why it's only 3. Otherwise, it's been 4.
Yeah.
If you really enjoyed it, he'd take home the doggy bag, right? Or a sheep
He will
bag.
be taking home some, believe me.
Yeah. I'll be taking some. I need food
No,
for
you
tomorrow.
All right.
That's
See, you
So-
know,
I catered, man.
Del, do
Yes.
you notice how good I am not talking about
I
the
know.
household?
I'm impressed, you
Right?
bastard.
That's all. I'm telling you. I was very impressed, man.
Yeah.
I
I heard
showed
the show.
you-
Actually, I was afraid because he was busting my balls about my apartment. I'm gonna bring it up. He busted my balls on the air on my show, and I thought it was gonna be a horrible show, but I nailed you with a couple of lines right back at you there, buddy.
Yeah.
I got him good on that one there. So
You're at the post.
that's that's why Mike Kalynko is calling me a maggot because of my apartment.
Maggot lover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
didn't
Gary.
say
I'll
that.
give you 2 minutes to talk about
I don't
it.
want
No,
any
I'm
noise.
not No, I'm not going to talk.
Just
You're
so
a
these guys
Let
have
me
a
just
little.
put it this way.
Yeah.
You're a bachelor.
A bachelor.
Right?
Thank you.
You don't have a girlfriend or any chicks hanging out in your house.
Well, I do have my left and right hand.
right?
Yes.
And you do have an extensive porn collection.
That is correct.
No.
with
That's a-
extensive monitors
That's-
watching porn all over your apartment. And you actually have porn dowels.
But the
what are
funny
they
thing
called?
is, you're calling these guys gay. You come to my place, you got Del. You got any porn we can watch?
Yeah, but he's running around dressed as Austin Powers, looking for "fook me" and "fook you."
That's right, twins, Basil, twins.
Give us, Del, give us a couple of imitations.
Oh,
Let
come
me hear an
on,
Austin.
man.
Come on.
Why you gotta be
do
like
an Austin.
that?
Come on. Here we go.
Why do you have to be like that, Gary? Why do you want me to do
There you
Austin
go.
fucking Powers, man? This
And-
is Boyz Night In, baby.
And now do Fat Bastard, please.
I think you could probably do that
No,
a
I
little
can't
better.
do Fat Bastard. Easy.
Sorry, I told
Easy,
you I had to
buddy.
get you back,
Easy.
Gary. You're gonna get it for that
Oh,
shit.
behave.
I gotta take a crap. That's what. How's that? Where's your shitter?
All right, now I
Oh, wait a
got.
second. I gotta mention that actually
Yeah.
because I was talking about that at work. If you guys, I gotta ask you guys. I had okay. You remember on the movie, Fat Bastard says I got a turtle head poking out, right?
Okay.
Because he had
Yep.
to take a shit real bad.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that like all fucking day, where you
No.
go to the bathroom and you try to shit and nothing happens?
No.
You got a problem. You need some oatmeal, man.
Oatmeal is that
Yeah.
the
Well, fiber.
fiber?
We
Something,
need
yeah.
oat
'Cause,
brand.
dude, I
Oat
couldn't.
brand.
It wouldn't come out. I'm
Dude,
sitting
we
there the
don't wanna
whole
hear
day
that.
with
It
All
it.
was a
right, very
clinger. It
good.
was
Turtle
hanging
head.
on from the
It
rim.
was. It was like hanging on for dear life.
I
like,
just used another movie thing the
Yeah.
other day.
Which one?
I was prairie dogging.
prairie dog.
I don't even know what that is.
So
You
the
don't know
head
what
peeks
prairie
out,
dogging
goes back
is?
in.
Heiko, tell them what prairie dogging
I don't
is.
even
They
wanna
have no
know.
idea what.
That's you got to go
Dude.
so bad. You know, it just peeks out.
Yeah,
and goes back in.
it goes right
Just like
back
the
in.
prairie dogs.
Fuck, you guys are bodybuilders or something else.
That was a good burp, by the way, man.
Yeah, you put the two of them together, Gary.
Get shitheads.
Yeah.
Hey Gary, I want to know one thing.
Yes, sir.
I'm really confused. Or what do we have to do
Yeah.
to get pictures on our little cards too?
Oh,
Some
you mean
guys get
your-
pictures.
I know. We don't get
that's
pictures.
right
called
here.
the
It's like-
cheating assignment.
No, because some of them have pictures.
See,
Cute little
The
drawings
one-wheeled
and
motorcycle there.
stuff. Easy
Yeah.
the Moose has a
You know
nice.
what?
Even
well,
though
you
he's not
gotta-
sitting there.
You got to let me
You don't
know
have
what
one.
your thing is, right?
Oh,
And then I'll
you know what
uh,
mine is, baby.
Well, a maggot's like a hairless.
Oh,
Caterpillar.
or a picture of what would have for you, Heiko, a dead rabbit? Have you killed any
Oh
rabbits
yeah,
since?
man, that was
Yeah, that was
awesome.
awesome.
I tried to send you that picture, but I guess you never got it.
No, I was waiting for it to put on
Yeah.
the video.
Yeah,
You never sent it, you bastard. What
That's
happened?
unbelievable.
That was
man.
crazy.
yeah.
Dude, keep
Yeah.
sending it. Or
They
try,
run.
send it to Gary.
They
He'll
run
send it.
away from me now, eh?
Jeez.
Word gets around.
It
For those
was
of you that
so
don't know, we should tell that story quickly.
Well, wait. It was so surreal.
Yes.
Like you'd think it was a fake big stuffed animal taped to your grill,
Yeah.
and I
That was
couldn't
the real
believe it.
deal, dude.
Well, that's what happened at the drive-through. They all thought, "What an asshole!"
Yeah.
You know, like because people have the hands hanging out the trunk and that shit, and the
He's got a
cattails.
buddy.
I got a rabbit head hanging out my grill,
And it's
right?
a real one.
Yeah. We got to give a little backstory.
I almost hit a rabbit on the way home last night. too.
No.
Yeah.
I see raccoons every day, like on High Park when I'm driving down the High Park there. Parkside.
Don't
Yeah.
talk about black people like that.
I see minis
What?
every day. Not just,
Oh, that's racist, man. Why you gotta do
yeah,
that?
they look great on the grill of a truck.
Or a plow.
Wow. That's just cold, man. I'm not making no comments after that.
Why not?
I'm not
point.
racist. I own a color TV.
Me too.
I'm not racist. I hate everybody equally. That's how I.
Oh,
yeah.
our janitor here at Reality Radio is black.
Is he?
Yeah.
Right on.
Oh, here he is, right here. Come here.
Leroy, come here.
Oh, here we go.
Now, looky here. I want to make sure that you boys clean up that stuff today.
Sounds like the colonel.
Sounds a little bit like Gary, doesn't it?
And Gary's got a nickname. He calls him Crocker all the time.
Lewis promised me when he wins for mayor, I'm going to be head of communications.
Nice.
And what's going to happen is to take care of all the races in Oshawa.
Yeah.
I'm going to repeat everything in a different,
In a different culture?
So like,
Yeah.
I'll say now for our black citizens.
Get Bobby
Man, I
for
want
that
to say,
one.
y'all, what's going on now? The snow is going to be flying today, and Lou going to make sure that the plows and the salt be out today.
That's right. What about Garance? Will he make an appearance there?
And for our gay people,
That's right.
Lou wants to say
Hi.
that the snow stuff will be flying today, and just
There you
don't
go.
worry, it's taken care of. So much
Lou's
for-
like, oh, fuck me.
In our Chinese community?
Yeah, give us a little of that. For the people at home, you can't see the subtitles.
That is dinner for four.
That's
Hey.
right.
And
Yes.
for our
Hey,
wonderful Arab
don't
friends.
waste a
Oh,
good
wait,
burp.
don't
That's
forget
what
the
this
Arabs.
is for.
Oh, here we go. We got Arabs.
And I want to tell you all something.
That's
The
right.
snow's going to fly today, but I'm going to take care of it. Don't worry.
We're not about
But come and get
racism.
the
Taxi cab.
direction.
Sorry about that.
We're
was a
not about
taxi cab.
racism here.
My brother always said, I'm not racist. I hate everybody.
That's right,
Yeah.
equally.
There
I
you
hate them
go.
all equally.
All right, Lou. Sorry about if I just ruined your chances.
I was actually asking
No,
him last
this
month.
is
I
why
go,
I
when are you
wanna-
going to stop doing the show?
No,
Because
this
he's
is-
got to run
I
soon.
want, in all fairness to Lou, ready?
Yes.
The following program may contain
Yes.
shit, but it does not necessarily reflect the views of Lou DeVuono and a listening audience. So,
Or sex show at 11:30.
Or Sex by Hazard at 10:30. Yes.
all right,
Starring Lou
Sorry about
DeVuono.
Sorry, Lou DeVuono.
all right, we're on.
That's his heart monitor.
I know that's about it, huh?
That's the fucking bus.
Hey,
backing
someone hit
up
Mike
again.
and wake him up. Will you?
Wake up, Mike. Wake up.
It's okay. It's me snoring over here. I get
That's
poked
awesome.
and prodded here. I feel like I'm at the proctologist.
Yes.
Or you feel like you're right back on the farm, eh?
No, I would love a job like that, being the spokesman, because man, like
For Lou?
yeah,
Dude,
I
you'd
would
be
I-
fired within an hour.
No. Because
Why you give him that much
your
time?
your job is to basically protect who you're
Right.
you're right. And the bottom line is, I can just like the libs, I
He'd
can
protect
bullshit
you.
too.
See?
As well. I can
nice.
bullshit. I mean, just like politicians, I can.
Hey, Lou, I think Gary will protect you. You know what I'm saying? Hey. He's going to come out. He's going to break out the shotgun,
You know what'd be great? Lou wins in his first meeting in council. All of a sudden, you hear music from like The Godfather. And all of a sudden, Lou's there and he goes, you hear, I want to thank you all for coming. The first thing I'm going to do
With cotton balls in his mouth.
is you three guys, you're fired. Get the hell out of
The
here.
funny thing is that the election's October 27th.
Next year.
Yeah. Guess who'll be in council on the 31st?
That is Halloween.
Nice. That's not this year. No,
No, it's
next
next
year.
year.
Yeah.
Next
Do you
year.
notice one thing, though?
So he'll be done
We're all
with his
getting
show
to
6
talk.
months prior to.
Somebody's missing.
Who? Who's missing?
Who's missing?
Oh, Tony.
We're all getting to talk.
Yeah, Tony Z. He's not here. Wait a second. I didn't even realize he wasn't he? He was here, wasn't he?
No,
No?
actually, this is the third month in a row. He's probably listening. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's
what a
probably
bugger, eh?
listening. He's probably on his way home now on the GO train, but he's listening because everybody listens now.
Yeah.
We know that most of our listeners worldwide are on iPhones. They're not even on
Yes.
computers anymore.
That's true.
So because you have an app for us, so
Mhm.
so people
We
are
do?
listening. Yeah.
Yep,
Live
we do.
365.
So
Live
we're
365. Get it
Hey,
together.
Tony, I'm sitting in your chair.
What are you going to
I'm
do
coming
about
in for
it?
my chicken.
That's right.
I'd rather eat the chicken than choke the chicken.
Oh.
And he does both probably.
And
Yes.
Dell's got your mic.
That's right. No,
Hey,
no,
I
you got
wanna-
the mic.
I want to make an announcement that
With
you
hair
know.
all over it.
You guys know that K-Dog over there, he's got this beautiful boat,
Hey, K-Dog, what's
right?
up? man?
I heard we're
And,
going to go on the boat.
Are we?
Next summer,
Nice.
when that boat is in the water,
That was a good burn.
Mike, how many people can you put in there?
20. I can put all of us in.
All
of us?
Yep.
I want to, because
Wow.
we
How
can
many
do
bags
now.
does
We
Mike
are
get on there?
capable of doing remote broadcasts as long as we can get some kind of signal of wireless.
Oh, we're going to be
We
on the
should
boat.
do the
do
show from the boat.
Let's do it, Mike.
Not a problem. There's
Right? Oh,
Wi-Fi
look at
there.
The weather started getting rough.
The tiny ship was tossed. I guess I'm Gilligan.
And here's Mike, and Mike starts off here. The boat starts sinking.
Well, I was thinking that too. I don't know what you guys need to get a signal out. Or you need
As long as we have wireless somewhere, we have portable computer and mixers that we can do the show anywhere in the world.
We will be doing
as long
it
as
live.
we can get a wireless signal.
We will be doing it live.
And if there's no wireless signal, then we would need a phone line.
A strip joint would have
Yeah.
a live
No, but
place.
we are going to be doing it live at Unplugged Expo.
That's right.
We got to plug that.
Yes,
Right.
we are.
We are going to be live. We're
We're
going to
all
have a
gonna be
booth. We're all going to be there at Unplugged
Lot
Expo,
of hot
October
chicks
20.
there.
Check this out. I don't even have the notes in front of me.
I was thinking-
October 26th and 27th at the Daniel Spectrum Center.
in October.
In October.
This
And
coming.
the area code is
Area
the
code.
New York area code. It's
585.
585 Dundas Street East
Well,
in
that's,
Toronto,
that's
Ontario.
not all in New York. That's
Oh.
part of it. Yeah.
All right. Well, still, that's the
Same
address.
thing.
Yeah, well, no, we're going to be doing. We have a booth
Live,
there to
that's
promote
right.
reality radio and all the
right.
shows. Especially, we want to promote Sex by Hazard at 10:30.
10:30.
But
What
anyways,
day is that on?
When is that on?
Yeah,
What day?
Is it Thursday?
yeah,
Thursday?
Yeah, it's Thursday.
Is that
Thursdays.
before or after Lou DeVuono's sex show?
No,
I think
Lou's
Lou
not,
should be
Lou is
after.
not doing a sex show. I just want that to go on record.
Oh,
not?
Is that a
he's
current
not-
events
yeah.
program or is it an interest?
I'd like to see what
Actually,
show
Lou's-
Wow. Graham, you should do a show,
Yeah, if
brother.
Graham came on. I wonder what kind of show Graham would do. You know
They
what?
do
I'll
Bust
tell you
Loose
something.
Balls show.
Graham-
Busting loose balls.
Graham is what
Welcome
really
to
shocks
Busting
me
Loose
about
Balls.
Graham. I'll tell you what shocks me about Graham.
All right.
Nothing shocks me, but
Okay.
I love it when Graham gets. I gotta admit this. I'm not giving you a line.
Except for my
He's a
apartment.
very intelligent speaker. When he calls in
Oh,
on
what
the
a line
phone and
that
stuff,
is.
he calls in a lot, right? And he
There you go.
makes his point. He gets it through. Everybody gets it.
Yep.
But when Graham gets off on a tangent,
Oh, yeah.
you gotta hear
Last
him swear.
Monday, I saw
You
it on
gotta
the
hear
show.
Him swear.
I
And
saw
them
it.
Fucking
4-second delay.
cocksucking fucking assholes. What do they think they're fucking doing? These fucking
These
idiot
fucking
balls.
guys.
What the
Swearing
fuck?
on the air.
It's like every other word. It's amazing.
There's no fucking swearing on the air.
2 weeks ago, he came to work.
That's
Yeah.
14 days.
Nice.
And he's been hanging around with the two rubes that
Nice.
do my pipe crew. And in 2 weeks, I've never seen a more changed man
Really?
than Graham.
Swearing.
I
or
saw the
not?
show
Oh, yeah.
when he was on.
It
It was a 5-second delay.
unbelievable.
So you're
But-
going off on a tangent, and Lou's like, yes.
He,
yes.
he knows he can get his shots in tonight. Guess who's the boss tomorrow?
Oh!
No, but Lou has served in our military, correct, Graham? Graham, you have.
You said
Yeah, I
Lou.
did.
I'm sorry. Graham has served in
okay.
our military,
Nice.
and we pay respect for him for that. And when he makes a point, he's talked and made beautiful points without swearing, without being belligerent, and they make sense. But when he gets pissed,
Oh, he goes off, bro. It was
I mean,
awesome.
if we were beeping,
and
if
poor
we were
poor Lou was sitting there. I saw it on the video.
I'd shut up. I'm shutting your
Yeah,
mic
yeah,
up.
good.
So if I was allowed to beep, which we don't have to, this would be Graham's conversation. He'd say, "Well, you know, Lou." The whole conversation would be a beep. All right, I'm turning it back on, you bastard.
I wish we had someone to turn off your mic.
No, you can't. I'm the boss. I'm
You
the boss.
bastard. You bastard. I'm getting you back, Gary.
So, anyways, yeah. So I just want to, Graham, what kind of show would you do? Like if you had a show?
Vanilla.
Sex by Graham.
What kind of show? Vanilla?
Vanilla.
Vanilla, very plain and boring and dull. No
Wow.
way, dude. I find that hard to believe.
All right, let's. I want to talk about one more time what Mickey's going through with his insurance company.
Yep.
And I'm going to be honest about this, and we always do here. We don't pull punches because, as I say, you can say anything on the air you want, and our listeners are listening as long as it's not libel, which means if you report accurate information and you don't make up something or you don't just pull things out of your ass, you're not liable for anything you say as far as any kind of confrontation with the law or what have you, if that makes sense. So the bottom line is, Mickey, could we say what insurance company you're with?
I don't know if that'd be a good idea.
Well, the particular
may
insurance
not be a
company
good
he's
idea,
with,
Mickey.
the CEO of that company has said online and in public that our mantra, what we stand for, this insurance company, is to make a profit for the stockholders and not worry about the policyholders. This particular
Really?
CEO of
Yeah.
this
Bullshit.
company, which I can understand Mickey stating to me not to mention it because
Right.
things are in litigation
Yeah,
per se.
not right now.
Yeah.
But this
Tell me,
particular CEO literally said that. We were online doing research, and the United States and the North American Insurance Corporation listed the 10 worst insurance companies in the world,
No, in this.
Where were they ranked?
In North America.
In North America?
North America.
Where were they ranked?
They
1
were-
through 10.
So
Wow.
1 through 10 of not paying policy,
Yeah.
doing this, doing that, etc.
Right. The most difficult
And they
to deal
shafted
with.
you
And
too.
his
on top
particular company
Number one, baby!
was number one.
of that. Wow.
And the CEO of that on that website
Holy
stated
fuck.
again, no, our loyalty, right? That's what he used.
Is to the shareholders.
Our loyalty is to the shareholders
Wow.
and not the policy holders.
That's
But
why
he's
you
a
got.
billion-
Why would
billion-dollar industry
anybody,
going.
and Mickey didn't know this, but why would anybody in their right mind, if they did some research about insurance,
Mickey.
go to a company that is their motto and mantra, that we care more about our stockholders than our policy holders?
Can
But
we
you know
give
what?
can we
But-
give the initials though?
No.
No,
No.
I'd rather
No?
not say.
'Cause I wanna
Well,
compare it
well,
to-
No, but
well,
My
after
insurance
we
company.
go offline.
I'd
I want to
rather
know who
not
that
say.
is.
Oh, those motherfuckers. Oh, sorry. I got it. I
Right.
got it.
You know, you've
So-
seen
Really?
commercials like this, right?
Those assholes?
Yep. But you know what?
man.
Having said that, though, I've talked
Hold
to.
your nuts for you.
I've
Mike's
talked-
doing the same thing Gary just did. Go on.
I've talked to other people though, and it seems like, not defending my company,
yeah.
but it doesn't seem to matter who you get, because I've talked to other people with various other companies, and they're getting fucked just as easy
Yeah.
as I am.
Yeah, that's true.
But-
You
that's
know,
true.
and the thing is, the bottom line is, as long as they get your premium every
Yeah,
year,
yeah,
every
yeah.
6 months, or whatever the hell you pay,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
They don't
They're
care.
happy.
Yeah.
But as soon as you try to squeeze a dime out of these fuckers, and that's
Yeah.
what they are, all
Yep,
of them,
all of
every
them.
single one of
Yep.
them, you know, is almost impossible.
It is.
Like what I'm asking for is a lousy $800 to $1,100 more than what they're giving me.
Mhm.
That's it. You know,
Wow.
I'm not being. And I haven't told the guy, look, I'm not being stupid and saying my car's worth like $7,000.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not.
yeah. You're not being greedy either.
No, I'm not. I'm being very
You
realistic.
just want the value of it. Yeah.
I just want my money. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Well,
And-
you,
they won't
well, you
cough
know
it
what's
up.
stupid?
and-
There's guys like us. We have a car.
Yeah.
We have a bike.
Yes.
We only fucking ride one of them at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why are you charging
Why,
us for
why
both?
you paying
Yeah.
for,
Yeah.
for two?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You pay,
Yeah.
you pay a fee
I-
for what
I-
you're
Well,
driving.
even with the bike, you used to have occasional, or you used to have seasonal driver for that. You used to only have to pay for 6 months.
Yeah.
Now they make you pay for the year,
Yeah.
just in case you want to drive on Boxing Day in a snowstorm.
No, that isn't why.
No?
The reason they went to the annual, one, to get more money.
Well, duh.
Two, to reduce the amount of paperwork.
Yeah.
Because every 6 months, renewing and stuff like that was a pain in the ass and a lot of paperwork for them to push.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
they went to the annual.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to do your
But
job.
you have to understand something about insurance companies. They got three things, okay? One,
Money.
the liberals
Yeah.
have guaranteed a 20% return of every dollar they put into the insurance system.
Right.
They get a 20% return. So
Mhm.
they're guaranteed better return than anybody's stock market, anything. So that's why the banks jumped in it with all kinds of money and everybody. That's why they got in it.
Mhm.
Two.
Yeah.
Okay? Time is on their side. You ever make a claim against an insurance company, time is on their side.
Right. Yeah, because they can drag it out.
Yep.
Like you were saying last month.
They have unlimited resources and they have unlimited time, and they figure if they leave you long enough,
Mhm.
you'll settle for about a third of what you would be normally entitled to.
Right.
The third thing about insurance companies, they don't care about your well-being.
No, of course not.
Okay,
They don't give a
They're
shit.
They don't give two
no,
flying fucks.
They don't. But
Mickey, there's MGD in the
But
freezer.
the
right?
truth of the matter is,
Okay.
is if they started looking at this from the different side,
Yeah, yeah.
started actually showing the same care and respect that they used to show,
Little compassion.
and
Yeah.
compassion, one, the frivolous lawsuits would go away
Right.
because people wouldn't stand for it,
Mhm.
right? But people use the system against them, and it's battle, head-to-head battle.
Yeah.
So, they're getting screwed.
They are,
No.
you know,
No,
what?
yeah,
And
absolutely,
they're so they screw the innocents.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The guy who did nothing, then he gets fucked over.
we're on a
and
on
it's
a
not like he's
website.
asking for a gold mine. He's just asking for what's fair.
Yeah, that's
You
it.
know, which
Fair
is
market
total
value.
bullshit.
That's all I
Yeah,
want.
that's it.
And I think
They won't even give you that.
I think
Well,
it'd be
here's that
very
point. We're on
reasonable.
We're on a website right now.
Mhm.
We won't say because we're still not saying what insurance company. And as in the control room here, what does it say? You want to tell these guys? Listen to what he's on. This is a real website. Go ahead. It says.
It says all agents were told to lie to policyholders.
No.
These agents were told to lie to customers and were often rewarded with prizes for keeping claim payments low.
No way.
And that's your insurance company.
Yeah, but that's like the American health system
Can
too,
you give us
isn't
the
it?
name of the president?
Yeah, because the American health system does that too with the
No,
insurance
I've
companies.
never had a problem there at all. Anything I
the
wanted.
president.
Never.
Oh.
No, I'm being honest. I never
No, I'm
had
missing
a
what
problem.
Obama. Oh, no, that's the other president.
But the thing is, you know,
Just remember the bird bath.
That's right.
That's it. The bird bath.
You know, the thing is,
I didn't say it.
the thing is, you know, it's like all those little shitty claims, and all the fake claims where somebody gets dinged at like 3 kilometers per hour,
Yeah.
and it's got whiplash, and can't work, and can't do shit.
Yeah.
That's what fucked it over for all the people who actually did get injured.
Yeah,
for
real.
For
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah, it's those stupid
See,
assholes that took claim on something that they shouldn't
It's
have
gone to a point. Mickey went and did his due diligence and checked out cars that would be within the same mileage.
Actually, you know what? It
Same
was you,
cost
Mike.
wise.
You did more. You did more
And
than
then-
that. Which
Why is it I
thankful.
believe that?
No, it's
Then he-
true. It's
then
true.
he turned
Mike
around.
takes care of it.
He turned around and went back to the insurance company and gave him all the information. Finally, he got a hold of me, and because I do appraisals, and I went through and
For sex
basically
Sex by hazard.
did the whole thing back up
Thursday
again
night.
for him with documents and everything else. They're trying to cut holes in my documents as well.
Really?
No question
What
about
a
it.
bunch of bastards.
So I've told him, like, he's gone to the claims manager of the insurance company now.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, they did a whoopee and gave him less than $100 more.
Oh my god.
And like,
So I'll make a part of the lawsuit. That's the end of it.
Exactly.
Just get it
move
done
on.
and over with.
That's
yeah,
it.
No, say I'm sorry, but I'm not willing to accept it. We're going to include it as part of the lawsuit and add full market value for it. Go the extra $2-3 grand. Go to the high end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Say I came in reasonable, and that's all judge is going to look at.
Yeah.
Here's
This is what he asked for, and this is what he got.
This is what they offered. This is what I showed him as my evidence, and this is what. Cut the fucking check.
Yeah, exactly.
Cut the fucking check and stop dicking around.
Yeah.
They did the same thing to me when my wife was
when
in
your
her
wife was-
accident. Same thing. They sat there and lowballed it. They put it way below market value. Oh, it's had this many
And
miles.
you said they
and
also
this and that.
dragged it on for like 5 years.
5
or
years.
Some shit.
But time's on their side. They don't
yeah.
care.
Yeah, no, they don't give a shit.
Hey,
man.
look, you got one person that can't return to work after a car accident.
Yeah.
That makes a severe impact on your ability to earn, to live your lifestyle, to maintain your home, family, expenses and stuff like that. A lot of people end up losing their homes, their cars and such. Insurance companies don't give a rat's ass. In fact, they wait until you're like that.
Yeah.
Then they sit there and say, oh, well, we saw you go out and work.
Yeah.
Or
Just
we
to
saw
nail
you
you
go
with
out
something.
and do
Yeah.
something
just
like
try to
that.
wear you down. That's
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 the
all
point.
it is.
That's the whole thing, right? It's bullshit.
I've got a
man.
niece.
It's ridiculous.
Got
Just
a
be
niece that's
accountable,
been-
man.
She
Yeah.
was
I got 2 nieces.
she was in an accident. The same scenario.
Thanks for coming out.
10 years down the road, she still suffers.
Yep.
When the
What
weather
happened,
gets bad, she
what
still
happened to her?
suffers. She was in the same type of accident
Oh,
that
okay.
Mickey was.
Okay.
And she still suffers for it.
Right.
Like, she curses the day that it happened.
Of course.
I curse that same guy almost every day.
Well, today you,
You
did
know?
too when we were
Yeah.
driving in the car for
I'm like fucking exhausted.
You're-
every
Do you have
day.
road rage?
Huh?
Do you have road rage?
He always
I did. I
though.
did today.
Yeah, he did.
Today,
You
this
should have seen
chick.
him.
Oh, this chick comes by. I'm driving along left lane.
Did she
And-
have cleavage?
No.
No,
And-
that's one of the main reasons why. Eh?
But you checked.
No, I didn't actually. I wasn't really. I was too pissed. Right. I'm driving.
I was looking for seatbelt boobs. Come on.
But
there you go.
So I was in the left lane, and she's obviously in the right lane on her cell phone.
Yeah.
Fucking cuts me off.
Yeah.
I blare on the horn.
Yeah.
No, just oblivious to everything.
Mhm.
And I'm sitting there.
That's usually how you drive, isn't it?
What?
Oblivious to everything.
Yeah. Well, yeah, when you're on your cell phone, yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Oh no!
He was talking about you.
No, no.
Who said something earlier about 3-kilometer-hour collision? Do you know what I saw the other day? No shit. I saw a Pinto.
A Pinto?
Yeah, one
Oh,
that
they
has
blow up
one
as
that
soon
hasn't
as-
been hit yet.
No.
Obviously
I saw a
not.
Pinto.
A
Oh my
Pinto
God.
with no dings on it? Wow, that's a sight.
Army
Should've-
green.
Wow, you should have
Holy
taken a
shit.
picture, brother.
Right near downtown, one of the used car dealers have one of those for sale for $4,000. Collectible. Boom!
Yep.
With no dings, it makes it even more money.
Well, a couple of Arabs were looking at it.
Oh.
Yeah, this looks pretty good.
We can get 9
They're
people
gonna
in
back
there.
it up.
They had Arabs there, Gary? They had Arabs?
We could put 2 out of the 3
I didn't
families
want
in
to
there.
tell you. Don't
There you
tell
go.
me. Don't tell me.
Did you like the car, Mr. Arab, sir? Gary's like, he has no idea I'm talking to him.
I'm looking at Lou taking his headphones off. I'm wondering if he's getting sick or something. Lou, you all right?
I think he's
little
been
busy
done
there.
for the past half hour. It's
Yeah.
like he's like, I don't want to be a part of this.
Lou's got to talk for all 50 minutes and we didn't stop him. He's not used to that.
We don't want Lou to leave, so let's talk about Oshawa.
Oh!
You have to go there,
You
don't you?
gotta go in the Oshawa zone,
No,
don't you?
I want to keep everybody, interested.
I was having fun with the sheep conversation.
Maggots were better.
The maggots are better, yeah.
If you talk about
sheep?
no.
You ever see
If you talk about the insurance
Why are you getting away
companies
from me,
again,
Heiko?
You're scaring me.
You know-
You just still got your boots
Hey, guys.
on.
that's okay. I'm shutting them off. Okay, so if you're going to talk about the insurance companies again, the bottom line is with that is those laws need to be changed, and not only on the local level but federally. And we need, to get grassroots politicians into politics in all walks of life. That's okay, Del. You keep talking. You look like a moron. No one can hear you. And the bottom line is we have to change those laws because there's way too much fraud.
Well, the thing is, it's the government
bastard.
too, right? The government's in bed with the insurance companies, so you have to be able to basically have a threesome with them,
Nice. So when Lou gets into politics, it's going to be interesting.
and you can hear
He's
that at
nodding his head,
11:30 at
uh-uh.
night with Sex by Lou.
Easy,
right.
guys. Come on. Take it easy.
But
But
Sorry,
that's more
Lou.
of a federal thing, right? It's
We love
not
you.
a
No, it's
local or
provincial.
Is it provincial?
It's all
yeah,
provincial.
provincial.
Yeah.
Each
Lou's
province
going federal?
legislates it, and so the
supposed to go
liberals
postal.
the liberals folded
Yeah.
to the insurance companies just like they folded to the teachers.
Easy as is here.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry, but they did. I mean, they caved.
Just cover your ears, as.
They caved.
It's just spitting all the food. No, I get what you're
bastards.
saying. But it does take politicians, and it takes a while. And if people are not corrupt and they're not doing the wrong thing, we can change these laws
Well,
if we
that's-
have politicians.
Yeah,
That
I
would-
mean, all the joking in here is in good spirit and stuff like that. But the truth of the matter is that the most powerful people in government are your municipal government.
More
They-
than federal?
Yeah, more so.
yeah.
They have a more direct impact on the people, and they can do more to change public perceptions
Yeah.
than the federal or the provincial government.
Well, I
So-
have, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. It's just if it does come about that I do get the opportunity to be mayor, I am going to operate on a position that things are going to be run more grassroots. It's not going to be it's not going to be the professional politician anymore. It's
Right.
going to be by the people for the people. This idea is long gone, and it's got to come back.
That's right.
It really does.
Amen.
Where these professional politicians are there to there's no checks and balances for them. I mean, if they want a raise, they sit there and vote themselves a raise, and they're greedy sows at the trough, and they're making bad decisions that are affecting a huge population. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, and I'm just one of the vocal activists. Well, I wouldn't say activists, but certainly vocal about politics in Oshawa and in the province. I know Dale is as well, and it's people. I'm Mike. We start at the grassroots level. We start connecting with the people in our neighborhoods. We start connecting with the people, at the coffee shops and stuff like that. We can make a difference. But it takes somebody stepping up and saying, "Okay, I'm willing to put myself out there to do it," and a lot of people aren't willing to do that. That's the big problem.
It is the big problem.
The other problem is we mentioned earlier was it's like an oxymoron now. An honest politician. It seems like no matter who you talk to, they say one thing and do another.
Yeah, because they put together a campaign, they put together a platform that are molded and woven by spin doctors specifically targeting their audience with the idea of getting elected, and that's the goal. Well, the goal isn't about being elected. The goal is about serving the people, and that's what they're forgetting. Yeah. They just see it as dollars in their pocket and a position of power or whatever like that. And they're not doing what's good for the people. They're just doing what's good for them. Well, unfortunately, they're there to represent the people, and they're not doing it. They're not doing it at all.
Yeah, well, you don't think the media plays a big part in all this?
Oh, sure they do. But don't forget, it's a two-way street. They give to the media, they get from the media, they take from the media. They sit there and can be brought up, and they can be brought down by the media. They can serve the media up stuff to help them to move forward an agenda, or they can, it's games. It's gamemanship. And that's why the spin doctors and that are so effective and so necessary in politics today. But the truth of the matter is if you get down to the grassroots, if you return to people on people, and you go out and meet people face to face and shake hands, and not do it just for the photo op, but do it because
common sense.
Do it because it's the right thing to do, because you want to connect to the people that you're serving, which is something that you do not see out there. Then you'll reach people, because people haven't seen it in such a long time.
Well, the only guy I see doing that right now is Rob Ford.
Well, and look at Rob Ford. As much as he's faced unbelievable criticism in the media, and has been on a witch hunt since he's been elected.
Thanks to the Toronto Star.
How many times do you see him on the cover of the paper?
The Toronto Star especially.
But look, he came in with an agenda.
Yeah.
He came in with a vision for the city of Toronto.
Yeah.
He said the gravy train stopped here. He has been true to his word.
Yes.
He said he was going to bring subways to Toronto and get the traffic off of the roads, put it down underground, and he's making that happen, and he's getting the other levels of government involved. Hats off to the man.
Absolutely.
He is a businessman, and he's running the city like a business. And I give him full props for what he's done and what he's trying to do. And, the Toronto Star and the people that are trying to bury him, blow it out your asses. Really.
Assholes. Well, especially was it like a week ago or so, some jackass spent some amount, like $100,000 or $200,000 worth of chairs in the front lobbies in City Hall. And Ford fired him.
Yeah.
He's no longer with us. That's
the thing at the Toronto Star is they got to leech off him because they have nothing without him.
No, they don't.
Exactly.
They're just crap.
No,
it's communist proletariat pap. That's the Toronto Star.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised their headline banner isn't red and white.
I can't go too hard on the Star because they're the ones that brought up the story about the HHR in the city of Oshawa. And they brought it to national...
For the wrong reasons, and it backfired on them.
Well, maybe yes, maybe no. Who's to say? And Dale, you're well, I don't know, but at the end result was, a positive one for us. You're close to politics here in Oshawa.
Oh yeah,
your take?
Great. The only media we have a problem with is city media. Because
Gotta
city
go pee
media doesn't really cover what's going on. They always spin it towards the crazy eight.
Yep.
Regular people don't know what's really happening.
Do you mean city TV or the city media in Oshawa?
I'm talking about Oshawa last week. We like it or not, Oshawa last week
Isn't the paper called
has
Oshawa this
more
week?
coverage than any other media in
But
Oshawa.
Oshawa last week also receives about $40,000 worth of advertising from the city every month, too.
Yeah, but they have to.
Yeah.
Because it's mandated by the province.
Yeah.
But the problem is, these idiots that laid off half their people, India writes half their articles. Right now, they're just born idiots. They gave us the nickname Council Watchers. We didn't give it to ourselves.
Yeah.
They bashed us. They said half the problem in Oshawa was us.
Yeah.
We didn't bash the city. The media bashed the city. We didn't give it a black eye. The media and
the city gave it themselves. I'm sorry. The media didn't do it. The city themselves.
Council's behavior brought about the black eye.
And I'll put it right on Henry. Everybody likes to circle around Henry, but nobody likes to say it's Henry's fault. He's the leader, and he doesn't lead.
Well, see, this is why during my show there were a few 2 weeks ago I said Diamond's in the perfect position because she's got a patsy who's running buffer for her. He's taking all the heat, and she's sitting in the wings.
But thing is, it still comes down to him.
And I
no
was
matter
at
what happens.
I was at an event on Saturday where they were dedicating the Brock Street Bridge, which is a positive story, by the way. They were dedicating the Brock Street Bridge for the highway heroes with bronze plaques, True Patriot Love.
That was a good.
And that was a tremendous thing. And detrimental. No Whitby councillors there, no Whitby mayor.
Ooh, that's no good.
But Oshawa Mayor Henry was there, and Councillor Bruce Wood was there. And Ken Shaw was doing the MC, and they were doing the ceremony inside.
Yeah.
And Ken Shaw inadvertently said that Henry's daughter served in Afghanistan. And he stood up and took an applause for that.
When did that happen?
No, it didn't happen.
That's what I mean. When it happened, it never did.
But, okay, on the one side, Henry didn't say it, but on the other side, he stood up and accepted acknowledgement of it.
That's bullshit, man. All the way through
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
No,
Bullshit.
Ken, my daughter's
Cheap
currently
shit.
still at the University of such and such and continuing with her
Well,
training.
I get really upset, and he's supposed to be given. He's supposed to be given the as a standard. Mayor's supposed to give the Remembrance Day speech, and I am pissed, and I'm going to try to stop Henry from doing that. Because he's got no right to say that after he stabbed the HHR on the back. And that is a true About the Troops event. And I don't care if his daughter's in school. And he can sit there and fly that flag up the flagpole as many times as he wants. That ain't the same as being in Afghanistan or losing your family loved one in Afghanistan.
He would have gained more credibility had he turned around and said, Ken, I appreciate your thoughts, but my daughter is currently in training. She hasn't been there yet.
Yep, exactly right.
He would have gotten more.
But
points.
That's called integrity, isn't it?
Yeah, and common sense.
Yes.
Integrity.
What's that?
Wait a second.
I was throwing it out there.
Wait a second. I checked the English dictionary that he has. It's not in there.
That's
He
a
tore
big
that
word,
page
man.
out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like accountability, forget it. You'll never find it.
That's another big word.
Ability. That's a key word in that word. Ability.
Wait a second.
words.
Irresponsibility is a word you can't use.
Wow.
And hijacked.
That's a huge word.
Oh, yeah. I got told.
That's not even in their dictionary, is it?
Well, apparently it says you can't use words like that. So I got told.
That's his lawyer, city lawyer.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
He'll
But
be
alleged
liable
is
for
a big
loss.
word.
Be careful. They
isn't
might tell you to screw you, the city lawyer, or the city manager.
That's funny.
But alleged is a popular word.
No, I said it right to their face. I
Did
said, I'm sorry if you don't like the language I'm using, but it's the truth, and I know you don't like hearing the truth here.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can't handle the truth.
You
Can't
can't.
handle the truth.
That's right.
No, I affectionately.
What do you want? The truth.
I affectionately call the.
Affectionately.
Yeah.
How affectionate.
Wow.
Fuck you!
That's
how affectionate.
I call it council chambers the chamber's secrets now because
Yes.
they do more and more in-camera votes than any council on record.
Yep.
Because they don't want the people to know what's going on.
That's right.
Yep.
The Crazy Eight are.
But honestly, if you're in the government, you're doing something weird. Would you really want people to know about it? Of course not.
Well, let's see. We got how many Tory senators that are doing shit weird, and everybody knows about it.
That's right.
Hey, we
You
got
wanna
the-
know
We
something?
got the Crazy Eight right here.
That's right.
That's right.
Is there 8 of us?
Like I said to them one
4,
time,
6,
with the
7,
internet
9.
whistleblowers, there is no place they can hide anymore.
Nice.
Because people are waking up.
Oh, we can't have
And
our
people are getting
conversations on
smart.
Facebook because that's not where these kinds of political
Yeah.
That's right.
conversations
Oh
should
no,
happen.
City doesn't watch Facebook.
Oh,
Yeah, but
no.
if Lou, you got to remember, you're holding them hostage.
Don't use that word.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it
I
is.
couldn't believe-
Yeah.
I couldn't
The
believe
one of us
Oshawa
doesn't have a
District.
mic.
We
the
should
mayor
be
actually
having
said
discussions.
that. The mayor said, Lou
Heiko,
was
what are you doing,
explaining
man?
something very professional, very down to earth. He wasn't belligerent. He wasn't swearing. And whatever point he was bringing up at the time, I don't remember. Lou can tell you. He used the word hostage, and the mayor said you can't use that word.
No, I
here.
used hijacked.
Hijack.
Yes,
I'm
the
sorry.
word hijack.
I used hijacked when I mentioned Councilors
Jack.
Chapman and Diamond,
Yeah.
and
Jack the
that
sheep.
they buried the AG 1309 report that was condemning of the mayor and the city manager.
You know what's funny? Remember they said they were going to release it when everything
never
was
were.
done?
They never
They never
were.
did.
Chamber of
It'll
Secrets.
never happen.
Yeah.
Well, that's why it's the
not
Chamber of
done.
Secrets.
It's a paper purple.
It's the
What?
purple paper.
Purple paper.
Well, there's two sections
Sounds like
of
a
the
character on
report.
Sesame
One
Street.
section was public, and the other section was for council only. But they were supposed to release the whole thing after they closed the sale on 199 Wentworth. It didn't happen. Of course, it wasn't going to
Never
happen.
happened.
They buried it
Never
because
happened.
Rushdie I
Buried.
said that it is. And
But it
well,
never
we're
happened,
going-
apparently, Lou. It never happened.
Get me
it didn't
shovel
happen.
and me
It never
bury
happened.
it.
It's a figment of your imagination.
That's right. That's right.
It's a fig Newton of your imagination.
What's 199 Wentworth?
Oh, we should have gotten some Fig Newtons.
Nah.
Yeah, it would have been good.
Yeah,
It's a piece of
at least you'll be
property
regular.
They bought
Yes.
consolidation of all the trucks and that in the works, but they didn't bother telling anybody they were doing it. They just went ahead and did the deal.
Yeah.
And first thing we heard about it, they were overpaying it by $1.5 million.
Oh, so somebody got a good deal.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait.
Of course, somebody. got a good deal.
And they went and spent I don't know how many millions of dollars on all new trucks.
Yep.
And look at the bus fiasco. They
Meanwhile,
they
Mickey
owe
can't
Durham
get
Basin
his-
Transit.
Oh,
Nice.
We all knew that was coming back.
That's
to
And
compliment.
meanwhile,
Compliment.
Mickey can't get 11 fucking grand for his
Nope.
piece of shit.
No,
car.
it wasn't
1100.
11 grand.
1100.
1100.
No, 1100 more.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And you can't
Okay,
burp
hey,
with the
yeah,
shit
sorry,
either.
I was
Pick up the conversation.
I know.
or
I
leave it
know. I was a
behind.
bit out of it. I went to the bathroom, so half of my brain just got pissed off.
Maggie's been out of it for a long time.
Yeah.
Which half? The front half, the
Word.
back half?
Both halves.
Turtlehead.
The turtle head. Yes. Right.
Or a prairie dog.
Oh.
Here's a new one.
Dude, I can't believe you never heard of Prairie Dog.
No guy.
No guy.
Prairie fire for a shot.
It's in a movie with Chevy Chase. This
Yeah.
kid in the back seat. Dad,
Dad, I'm Prairie Dog in it.
What movie? Chevy Chase has done a few.
No, that was
That actually
Lampoons.
sounds like the Oshawa
The
Council.
vacation one.
Vacation.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
He goes, Dad, I'm
Going,
Prairie
I'm
Dog in
Prairie
it.
Dog.
I love that.
I gotta watch that again. Then, damn it.
Oh my God, man, where have you been, man?
I've seen it. I just don't remember that line.
Sorry, you were saying, Lou. Where's
I have no idea.
We're back in the Shitville thing.
yeah.
Shitville.
But
Yeah,
no, that's
but-
bullshit, though.
But
Shit
I'd like to let
down.
everybody know what everything Lou went through
yeah.
with this city. He was man enough, more than the rest of them, and more balls than Nancy Diamond.
More
Nice.
testing.
He's bringing back the HR, the ride.
Yeah.
And that takes a lot of guts to say, look, even though you fucked up,
Yeah.
the city deserves this break.
That's
It's
right.
not. It's
That's
not.
right.
So
the
you
council.
are bringing it back to Oshawa?
Yes, I am.
Good for you.
Good for you, buddy.
I'm
Good
bringing
job.
it back not in
He
spite
was-
of council. I'm
Yeah.
bringing it back because
Just because it's the right thing to do.
Hang on.
because
Just try
the
to tell.
people of
sorry.
Oshawa,
Yeah.
the people of Oshawa did
gonna
not
cut my
do
mic.
anything wrong.
No, of course.
The actions of council, are what were the problem, not the actions of the people
Right.
and the businesses.
Right,
so
right.
why should they be handcuffed? And
Yeah, why should they suffer?
Again,
Lou wants to go back to court. That's why.
I got one thing to say about all of that. If I bring it back, first of all, it's a demonstration of support for the troops and their families, past
Yeah.
and present. Okay, so short of them getting an injunction,
Mhm.
I don't give a rat's ass. I'd only be doing it as providing the information as a courtesy.
Mhm.
If I want to bring it here, I'll bring it here, and they can
Fucking
kiss
right.
my
Actually, it should be a
That's
sheep.
right.
Lou,
Kiss
It
your
should be a
royal
sheep's
ass.
How many
ass,
people does that bring
not a
to
rat's
town?
ass.
Sheep's
Well,
ass.
when we brought it in the last time, we had
Where's
3,000 motorcycles,
I thought he was
which
sleeping.
equated to about 4,000, 4,500 people on bikes,
Yeah.
because you count, two ups and such.
Right.
And then locally, we probably brought in another 4,000.
Easily.
Yeah, so in the downtown core, for the first time in Oshawa, we probably had in the neighborhood of 8,000 to 9,000 people.
Yeah, so I guess
That's
people
awesome.
don't understand that because even
Nice.
if every single one of those people bought a
Struggled
coffee for $2,
Yeah.
you see that?
Oh, the economics.
That's money,
I mean,
man.
people
Yeah.
come from across the province and that. They stayed in Oshawa at hotels. They
Yeah.
ate in the restaurants. They bought clothing.
Went
I
to the
mean,
strip bars.
there were stores
Yes.
that were out of
Stripper
products
poles.
because people
We need
came
those.
in wet
Yeah.
and needed to buy T-shirts and socks and such.
Yeah.
I mean, some of these restaurants and that said it was a record day for them.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And-
Heiko, are you still in Oshawa or not? You're not,
No.
are you?
No.
Okay, but you've
Good for
lived
you.
here many years.
Yeah, I lived here 20 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where are you now?
Yeah.
Beaverton.
Beaver.
Nice.
It's all
Yeah,
about the
not
beaver.
bad.
You know,
and,
that's right,
and
Lou.
up,
He loves that beaver.
and up in
Who doesn't?
Dunsford.
Not
You ever heard of Dunsford?
Not
No.
to.
Ever heard of Beaverton? No.
Hold on, Mike is trying to speak.
Jeez.
What? Really? I thought he was napping.
You got the bag of
Anyway,
How's he talking in
Go ahead,
secret at the
Mike.
did
same
you
time?
hear About the
Do you
incident
hear what
in
I
Port
hear?
Perry.
No.
With the lady that was doing the Terry Fox run.
No, I didn't. I missed that.
Okay, she's been
likeness.
doing the Terry Fox run from day one.
Right.
First
She's
day.
raised
Nice.
over $902,000
Herself?
herself.
Wow.
For the Terry Fox run. This year she raised $26,000.
Right.
Okay. She got a bill from the council in Port Perry, okay, for $2,100 for the use of the fairgrounds to start the run from and end it.
You got to be
Are
kidding
you
me.
kidding me?
$2,100.
Dude.
You know, and it's just like you and I said. It's just
Money
right
grab.
there.
Wow.
See, that's when you stand
bullshit.
counts all up and everyone grab a 2x4 and just start beating.
And I
Yeah.
find
More than a
wait,
2x4.
I find that really hard to believe because I know the mayor, Chuck Mercier, and that's not his style.
that blows me
Wow.
away.
But
That's
like,
not
bullshit,
that's
man.
not his style. That had to come from staff because that would not have been something the council voted
Well,
on.
you know, and
And I would, if I was to suggest anything, I would sit there and say, go to council with it, and talk to
fight
them.
it.
See
Yeah,
if you'll
it's-
back
Beat
it
those
up.
bitches
yeah.
up.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
fucked, man.
No, you can't do that.
How could
But
they do
20
that, man? That's
I just
You're
write him a
doing
check
a
and say,
service
kiss
for
my
community.
fucking ass.
Yeah.
Right now.
You know, you're doing
Give me
a
some-
service for the community, and you get nailed
Yeah.
like that.
That's true.
You know, it's the same thing as
Hey, Gary, what are you eating?
He's
It's the
loving
same
that
thing with
chicken.
myself with
What do you got?
Autofest.
Cookie.
Oh yeah,
The
definitely with
bullshit that I'm going
Autofest.
through.
All the years,
Oh.
you just celebrated your 20th year in Autofest.
25th.
20th.
20th.
Yeah.
20th.
20 years. This community is every summer's look forward to it. Autofest, and they almost blew it the same way.
We kicked ass at Autofest, too, man.
We
Just
did
saying.
kick ass.
We
So
kicked
it's-
ass.
I didn't bring any cards.
Don't worry, man. We made all the business, man.
That's
Yeah,
right.
It's okay.
Okay, let's see if we can do it.
Go for it. Go for it. It went right towards Mike. We're collecting those, by the way.
But yeah, it's
Been hearing that noise
you know,
all night.
It's just like a disease.
Word.
You know, you try to
Cheers.
do something for a community,
Heiko.
and they're
cheers.
on your ass. Like we had issues with bylaw this year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Bylaw.
But well, Graham's got an opinion about Oshawa bylaw.
Graham,
Oh.
tell us your opinion.
Jeez.
Silent majority here, folks.
You
What
got
happened?
hair on the beard.
It's from the fucking mic.
Oshawa
Gary,
bylaw.
did you watch this?
Oshawa
Did you
bylaw
watch this
department.
muff?
Or yeah,
They get washed constantly. I'm not sure when.
Dude, there's so much hair on this thing. I
That's
just have
just,
to
it's
mention.
static electricity. It just picks it up.
You sure about
It's
that?
pubes. Don't worry.
Okay.
Probably Tony's
I've been
pubes.
pulling off hairs like off this thing since I got here.
Tony's pubes.
That's
Heiko's
Je-
busting
that's-
my balls about it now too.
Were you
That's
smelling
from-
them?
That's from
Not
Jen's.
really.
That's from Jen's
well, if you'd
guest.
stop,
Is it from Jen? I heard she shaves though.
No,
yeah,
that's her
but
guest.
no. See, it's
fucking
from
nasty.
him. He's letting the little head do all the talking because the head, big
Now,
head's
now,
The big
Del-
head never talks.
Yeah.
now
Yes.
we gotta let everybody know when we first started, you started grabbing that mic, and after that, they had all that hair there.
I was licking it for a little bit.
Harry Palm, man.
Harry That's a myth, by the way, because I don't have any hair on my hands.
Well, we'll talk to Jen. That's Thursday night at 10.
At 10:30, right?
Sex with Hazard.
Sex
See if,
by
see if it's true about a hairy
right.
palm.
And Lou's gonna. Oh!
Sacrilege!
Oh,
my God!
He ain't
spilled
shagging
the
on
beer.
that
Gary, Gary, you're gonna be upset.
All right, just dampen it up, please.
I ain't dampening anything near
I
him.
ain't touching it.
I'm not going anywhere near Mickey, man.
We hope it's beer.
Yeah, Mickey, I like you, but I don't like you.
It's a little foamy though.
Dude, that went everywhere, by the way.
That's all right.
Gary, you should see
Never
the puddle
mind.
in here.
It's all right. If you get
Never
the paper
mind.
towel, just dampen it up.
That's okay. The carpet's soaking it right up. That's crazy, man.
I'll get it up.
But I agree
right.
with you, Mike.
That's what she
It's-
said.
It's a
Yes,
shame. You know, budgets are being squeezed. Down, it's a trickle down, and I know that the councils are sitting there looking for money from the community.
Of course
so not
they are.
to,
I'm still waiting for Graham's opinion.
The end result is if they were more efficient with their money, there wouldn't be these issues.
Well, the thing is, as you know,
It's a big wet spot, Gary.
3 years ago they came out with this, saying we're freezing taxes.
Yeah.
Couple more.
You know what do? Doubled them.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Well, that's the way this council went. So.
But that's what happened. The people believed them when they kept going, we're going to freeze taxes.
Oh, we're not going to increase the deficit either, buddy, and they doubled that too.
We all know. We can't be sitting in this room and not know.
Can you rub that a bit more?
There's no way you can freeze taxes.
Absolutely.
Yes, you can. You can.
There isn't. You've got infrastructure that.
No. See, this is what's wrong. They're not exploiting the assets that they have here in the city. You look at the city of Hamilton when the steel companies were starting to wane, they still are waning.
Well, sure they are.
The city has reinvented itself. It's reinvigorated. I mean, the Pan Am Games are coming down there. There's all kinds of new construction. They've become a port for wheat, for grains, for other products to get out of the Great Lakes and into the Great Lakes. It's become a port. I mean, we have one of the best ports here on the North Shore of Lake Ontario, Deepwater Port, that's underutilized.
We all know that.
Yeah, but the thing is that if we used that port and marketed it, we could make a lot of tax money there where we wouldn't have to burden the regular taxpayers because we're using what we have and making it more efficient. Same with the airport. There's nothing wrong with Oshawa Airport that we can't make it a destination for a regional airline like Porter or somebody else and utilize that airport. Okay, you're gonna have complaints from some of the local people, but hey, look, the simple truth is like the people that complain at Pearson. You know, hello, you bought a home near an airport, and it is
think about it.
And planes are getting quieter, and they, so you set up rules like Pearson. Pearson still has no takeoffs before 6 a.m.
That's right.
Yeah.
But they can do overnight landings if deemed because of whatever, weather, departure, whatever.
Yep.
But so you do something similar here in Oshawa. You can utilize this airport. It's a great regional airport. Now, the Pickering Airport is going to happen, but it's years and years down the road. Why not utilize something that's already in existence?
Because City Council has no vision. They give everything to staff, shove their thumb up their ass, spin around and go, look what I did.
But Dale, that's what I'm saying. That's what's wrong with this council. That's why the next council, the next election, can put somebody in office with a vision to take this city into the, next.
I think that should be you, Lou.
Agree.
Whatever.
I absolutely agree. But
that
the thing is,
I think that should
people
be
have got to
Lou.
start standing up too for themselves.
Yes.
They cannot ask government to do everything in this climate. You did something. You stood up for the ride. We have a gentleman here with the cars. More people have to turn around and say, fuck City Council. We're going to start doing things. Then council will back them.
But you see what happens too everywhere. No, the thing is, people only talk when they don't like something. You got,
I agree with that.
You don't say people going, yeah, let's put the airport in. You got the people going, oh no, fuck, we can't have windmills here.
Yeah.
Really? Why? Are they noise pollution?
I say so.
You got all the morons that complain, but that's the only thing they hear. The other people got to speak up and say, that's a wonderful
But that's
idea.
what I'm saying. People have got to stop letting government do everything and start doing things for themselves.
If I
want to hear from an asshole like Fart.
If you go to Port Dover, all the windmills down there, isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I'm not a fan of them.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan
Fuck yeah.
of them.
Really?
Have you ever?
Fuck yeah.
It's the only fire an American firefighter doesn't have to respond to. Why? Because and they burn for days. The toxicity of the lubricant.
Nice.
Yeah, because
they don't have to respond if one of those windmills catches on fire.
Really?
They don't have to respond to the fire. They will sit back from 2 or 3 miles and watch the motherfucker burn for 3-4 days.
No way. That's
so
crazy.
if they don't have to respond to it, why does Mother Earth have to suck that shit into her?
The other issue with windmills is that the power delivered is not consistent. So they have to have backup systems, so coal or gas-fired generation.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, it has to be on line so that if it goes down below a certain point, the gas-fired or the oil-fired, coal-fired, whatever, has to come online.
Yeah.
The problem with that is like driving in traffic. Acceleration stops. You use more gas.
Yeah.
So although they're saying we're promoting greenhouse gases, okay, by having these windmills. The truth of the matter is they're generating more greenhouse gases by having gas plants and coal-fired plants and oil plants running up and down instead of carrying a steady pace.
Now, having said that, we're out of time, gentlemen.
Yep.
Oh,
It looks
what?
like we're.
Whoa.
I'd like to go around the room if we can, and just anybody who wants to talk about Sex by Hazard at Thursdays at 10:30. But Mike, can we do that? Go around. Thanks, Lou, for that.
Sure,
Can
not
we
a problem.
Yeah.
Go around one guy at
Wow,
a time.
I
If
can't
there's
believe
anything
that
you
already.
wanna.
Let's start with our new guy, Graeme. Anything to say?
What do you want to plug?
Absolutely. Sex by Hazard, Thursday, 10:30. Your host is Jen.
Jen Hazard, that's
Interesting
right.
and informative.
Yes.
Over to you, Lou.
Well, we got kickstands up on Monday nights, and we're from 8 till 9:30, and we're
Not this Monday.
Shameful self-promotion.
Yeah.
That's okay though. We love that
And
show.
we're looking to do a rebroadcast later in the week. We haven't set a date or time for that, but that's upcoming. So probably on the next Boyz Night In, we'll have that information.
Nice.
And other than that, stay involved, people. Get out there and be active in your community. Be active on the political scene. So
You guys going riding this weekend?
I'm trying. I'm going to try.
Yeah.
Is it going to be nice? Do you know?
It's supposed to be 20 degrees on Saturday, so
Nice.
I'll sit there.
Matters
Beautiful.
not. It's
Yep.
just dry land snowmobile training.
That's it.
Yeah.
And that's
Nice.
it for me. I'm out of here.
Okay, and Mickey.
You can listen to Inside Sports with myself and my co-host Mike K. Kalynko. We're on at 10 o'clock to 11, right after Lou. And anything that's
And
going
also
on?
on Oshawa
Well, what
today.
about-
And
after-
Oshawa and
before Sex
well,
by Hazard.
that's right, but I think Mike can take care of that. I also like to thank Del for the OK Chicken as well. It was all right. It
All
was
right. You're still gonna get another plate though. I know
Oh
you
yeah,
are.
most definitely. If
It
not
was okay.
two,
It was okay.
it was okay.
Any sales going on at the UPS store?
We have at the store we have 29 cent color copies for
I
the
saw
entire
that.
month of October.
Yes, 29 cents.
Now, what the hell's that good for?
for color
29
copies?
Color
cents.
copies, 29 cents.
You can photocopy your
So I
porn
get a
covers.
color aspirin?
Yeah.
Could be.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
whatever the hell that means. And you can follow me at on Twitter at Mickey_Zara.
There you go.
And is it true you bought some of the desserts as well? So thank you.
It
Oh,
is.
you're welcome. The
Yes.
desserts were also okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for that.
All right,
And
no problem.
how-
Thank you for
Pitbull, I'd
having
like
me
to
again.
personally thank you for the wine and the clock that we will be putting up.
Yeah, no problem.
That's great.
I'd
we
like,
appreciate
Portuguese
that.
I'd like
too.
to promote
for
a
that.
show here, guys.
Sure.
Go for
That
it.
doesn't get covered too often, yet it's a very popular show.
City
the Geek
Council?
Show, Friday night.
Oh, Geek
I
Heart.
Geek Heart.
Yes.
I really enjoy that
Yes.
show. These two guys
7
are
to
going
7
more
to
and
8.
more.
Yeah.
Listen to them Friday night. They got some great guests coming in all the time.
And how much did they pay you for that?
Absolutely nothing. I
You
just
know
enjoyed
what?
the show.
They are
You know,
awesome.
if people think about this, I'm not a geek, but they are the Cisco
No, but you're
Ebert
some
of
other
Canada.
things.
Oh,
yeah.
they are.
Their
They're great.
knowledge base of movies
started
and
because of
television
them.
shows and everything else
Yeah.
is second to none. You can name a movie
Absolutely.
and say
You
something
gotta
in
listen to these
1920,
guys.
25.
It's because of them that I'm on the air.
And they would tell you the producer, the director who was in it. These
Yeah.
guys are phenomenal.
Really?
And they
Yeah.
got great guests. They bring
They're
in
awesome.
really good
Awesome
guests
guys.
all the time.
Andrew and
famous
Mr.
people as
Green.
well,
Don't forget
so-
Andrew
Yeah.
and Mr. Green.
So they
So-
would have known the line prairie dog and where that came
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
they
would know
had
that.
the sock guy on.
Yeah, Ed the
Oh, yeah?
Sock.
Ed's
Ed
been
the
on
sock.
many
He'd know
times.
all
Yeah.
about that one.
Yeah. Everybody.
So listen to the Geek Show, man.
Geek Hard.
Geek Hard.
Geek Hard.
And keep geeking hard all night.
When?
Yes.
What time?
7 to
Yes.
8
No,
p.m.
if you want to,
7 to 8.
geek hard. Oh, how does the line go again, Gary?
If you want to geek out, geek hard.
Geek hard. That's
Yeah.
right.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
All right, Mike. I know you've been sleeping a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you want to say anything, or
I didn't plug me yet.
Who cares?
we're,
All right.
we're not to you
He's
yet?
tipping you off.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
he was going to go Mike last.
Right.
Mike, anything at all? That,
No,
my
just
bad.
tomorrow night. Also
Oh, yeah,
today
shit, tomorrow night, yeah.
Tomorrow night.
with my co-host
Like
Mickey.
Thursday comes by pretty quick.
And thanks everybody for coming out.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Good
Oh,
night.
Jesus.
all right, and Mr.
And
Heiko.
Maggot, thank you very
Oh,
much
wait.
for the food. Just
No
excellent.
problem, buddy.
And
Don't lie to him. It wasn't excellent.
Heiko.
It was okay.
Good to
It's
see
okay.
you again, sir. You
Yes.
got anything you want to plug?
No, that's enough for the Heiko.
Do you want to talk about those butt
Except for your
plugs? here,
ex-girlfriend.
When I leave here, I'm going home to plug a nurse.
Ah,
yes.
there you go.
You're a
Yeah,
bad patient. Bad patient.
Yes. Get the
Oh, yeah.
get the stethoscope out.
All right, very good. And
Nice seeing all you guys, and do it again soon.
All right, and last but not least, you're welcome. Thank you for the beer as well.
Oh, the beer was good, eh?
Yes, it was all right.
Too, everybody who brought
beer.
stuff.
okay.
I mean that. I really appreciate that.
Dell's
It
next
really-
with the maggot show.
Wait a minute, we're
maggot
not
show.
there yet. Hold on. I want to thank the beer
I didn't
people.
say it.
So,
Let's thank the people that matter first.
Holy cow, we're running out of time. I don't want to pay
Yeah.
any more money.
All right, Del, it's your turn.
It's my turn.
And he's
Bastard! Hold on, let me take Heiko's mic.
No, you're on. Go ahead.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You son of a maggot.
I want to promote tomorrow night, Sex by Hazard, 10:30. Jen Hazard, check out the show.
And I think she has
That's
something to do
right.
with sheep.
Yes.
Sheep with boots.
She's actually got a sex therapist coming on tomorrow night, ladies and
With
gentlemen,
boots
so
on.
That's right.
Right.
So it's going to be an interesting show, to say the least. And you can
Yes.
check out my show, I guess.
You have a show?
Yeah, I think so. Tuesday nights.
Thank you for the chicken.
Maggots
You're
I
welcome.
thought,
You're
unlike what
welcome.
Mickey says,
Yes.
I think the chicken was delicious.
Thank you, sir.
But
Yes,
they
it was.
Gary will eat
Sweets
anything,
and
so
the
it doesn't
beer.
really matter.
No, I will eat anything.
And the desserts were quite good,
Yes.
weren't they?
Heiko, they were
Absolutely.
okay.
Yes, they were okay.
So by the way, guys, I just want to let everyone know we did bring this stuff upstairs to refrigerate it because it is meat and everything.
Yep.
So if you want to make another plate before you leave, or even eat here, I'll go up and get it and bring it back
Nice.
down.
Oh,
So just
and,
to let you know.
But it was just okay, right?
thanks for the beer caps.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
welcome.
Collecting beer caps for, is that a charitable donation you're doing?
Making a beer pong table.
Nice.
Next best thing.
All right,
Thank
guys.
you, Mike, for having us
All
again.
right.
buddy.
Thanks again, Mike.
Thanks, you guys.
Good night.
All
We'll
right?
talk to you in a month.
Good night.
All right, see you later.
Good
you
night.
bastards.
God bless.
Bye.
Shut up, maggot.
All right, folks, you've been listening to Boyz Night In right here on Reality Radio 101. Coming up, it's the best pop and rock music ever recorded right here on your internet radio station, Reality Radio 101.